And we are live. What's up, guys? Welcome to Fresh Fit Podcast After Hours. This year, enjoying McQueen and a bunch of lovely ladies. Let's get into it.
Let's go.
Look at you.
Nobody cares, bro. Get out. Get out.
It's a night kind of black. In the night, no control.
Go. Put your shoes on outside. You don't got to put them on in here.
I know the night is not as it would seem. I must believe in something, so I'll make myself believe it. This night.
We're live. What's up, guys? Welcome to Fresh Fit Podcast After Hours edition. Quick announcement before we get into the show. Number one, rumble.com/freshfit. As you guys know, we make very volatile content that might get us kicked off the internet. So go ahead and check us out over there. If we ever do get canceled, you guys will know exactly where to find us. And ladies, you can look at the screen while we're reading this stuff. Don't worry about it. Chris got shook. Also, guys, check us out on freshfit.locals.com. As you guys know, we live stream the show prior to going on live, and you guys get all the behind the scenes.
And WIC for filming this as well.
Yes, shout out to IC. Thank you so much for that. And what else? Oh, yeah, Frank House, all that shit. Freshandfit.locals.com. Also, get the merch, guys. Fresh and Fit store to go ahead and get all the shirts, whether it's the Punisher shirt, Chris's Bum shirts. All the shirts are there. All the merch is there. The hoodies.
I think I now deserve a Chris's Bum shirt. Is deserved. Oh, I will buy one soon.
You will? Oh, okay.
It's coming.
Yeah, well, I think I have some in the back. I'll give you one. Yeah, I'll give you one.
Should we right now?
Yeah, and then I'll do one. Fresh Can't Speak, and then y'all could do one making fun of me. I don't know what it is.
That's no longer a issue, my friend.
Stop the cap.
Yeah, okay.
That's been fixed, my friend.
Okay. And I'm watching this porno to see if the plumber fixes the leak. Okay, guys, check us out on F&F Clips as well, where we get the bite-sized sports to the show. 6 clips per day, 10 shorts per day, somewhere around there. Then we also got another YouTube channel called More F&F Clips. And also check us out on Spotify, guys, where we post the audio and video version of the podcast as well.
Including latest episodes.
Yes. Thank you, Mo. It's about damn time. And then, Fresh, what about you?
And guys, for lifestyle vlogs, travel vlogs, as well as business vlogs, go check it out. We're going to Colombia next month as well. I'm going to be recording all of that on the vlog channel, so go check it out. And then last but not least, guys, SEAL Network, man, having a big meetup in Colombia. It's going to be amazing. 2 days straight hanging with us and the team and hella girls, so go check it out. Join the network and add some value. There you go.
Okay. All right. And check me out, guys, on Fed Reacts. So you guys know I break down criminal cases on there. Right now, I'm covering the YNW Melly case. You guys know he's facing a death penalty for the double homicide of his 2 close friends. Recently, I think the other day that I covered, the undercover detective testified and the medical examiner that was involved that examined the bodies. But yeah, I'll probably live stream it again tomorrow morning because I don't think I'll sleep. So it is what it is. Yeah, it is.
Nigga don't sleep,
schedule.
bro.
Yeah, it is fucked up schedule. But either way, check it out. On Fed Reacts, I break down all those cases. And then also don't forget to go ahead and get my book, Why Women Deserve Less. I got it out in hardcover, softcover, Audible, all different versions of the book. So you guys can go ahead and get it. It's only about 86 pages because, as you guys know, Women Deserve Less. Stop simping. And yeah, Amazon bestseller, man.
Go ahead, Chris.
Hey, girls, DM me at RNC Poxon on IG. Ladies, if your page has no photos, I will not respond to you if you respond to me because it's a waste of time. So just send me a DM, ladies. Have photos on. And let's have a great show. And especially if you DM me all aggressive and shit. I posted some shit on my story earlier. Merch Gang knows about that shit. Don't do that shit because I'll block you and then it's funny as fuck.
Chris be doing a pre-castle.
Yeah, he's girls messaging me saying, "Oh, Chris doesn't respond, bro. Respond to the goddamn DMs, Chris.
No.
What the fuck, man?
I do respond. Trust me.
No, we don't.
No,
bro.
I got time.
I going
you know
down
what
that
it was
road.
though? It was probably like the fake accounts that was in the past. Remember that?
Oh, possibly, but those were fixed. So what's the issue now?
Nah,
they're
man. They be real ass chicks. Annoying me about coming on. I'm like, what the fuck? Hit up this dude.
I was like, hit him up.
You don't respond.
These girls be saying one thing. Yeah, I hit up Chris. I hit up Mara. I hit up IC. They don't be doing that shit.
Okay.
I have screenshots.
We'll give you that, Chris.
I have receipts.
Without further ado,
It's an icy response though.
ladies, if you don't mind, give us your name, your age, what you do for a living, dating status, and if you want to, of course,
Body count.
And we're going to start right here. Welcome back.
My name is Kai. I'm 23. I'm a full specialist esthetician, and I am single.
And where are you from?
I was born and raised in Israel, the Middle East.
Cool. And then welcome back. Oh my goodness. What happened last time? Tell us what happened last time.
Wait. No, man. Hold on. What's your highest education level completed?
I just graduated from esthetician school.
Okay. And Mo was fixing my mic. And then you're single, right?
Yes.
And
From
where are you
Israel.
originally from?
Israel.
Israel. All right, cool.
Middle East.
Yeah. And then 23. Okay.
Dumb girls.
What about you?
I gotta hear this though.
Hi. You
Welcome.
want to hear about what happened last time?
Welcome back. Yes.
Yeah, last time just the bad flu. Yeah, and then I can't help myself, so I have to leave.
Okay.
Sorry for that. So
She had
I'm,
back hole, guys, and she's from China. You know what I mean? COVID.
now you guys all got it.
Oh hell no.
No. So I'm Ambi. I'm from China, and also keep in mind I'm not a spy. Yeah, I'm not a spy. Some audience, I'm not a spy. And I'm a student University of Miami right
Definitely
now.
a spy. How old are you?
I'm 21.
21.
Yeah.
Yeah, China. I don't know if y'all. China has the biggest counter espionage. They're one of the worst countries that steal our technology by far.
Bigger than Israel?
Yeah. oh shit! You went there.
Oh,
Stupid.
Okay.
Lights so out on this bitch. We're on YouTube, bro. We ain't on Rumble yet. Yeah, but China is the biggest. The biggest
known.
The biggest known.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay, so 21, and they do it through college students all the time too.
Art students. Okay,
That's the other country. Bro, what the
It's
fuck,
on my
man?
head, bro. My bad.
Oh man. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you're 21. You're from China, right?
Yeah.
We're like right outside of Hong Kong or something.
Yeah. Shenzhen.
Shenzhen.
Bless you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait,
All right.
what's the word for the woman that's like no longer
剩女.
剩女? 剩女.
Yeah, that's for a woman that's 25 years old or older that
Not
isn't
married.
married,
And a
right?
single. Yeah.
And
I'm
single.
married.
Shouldn't you- which-
Leftover.
What's the definite? It's like leftover cake or
Milk
something,
or
right?
rice?
Leftover women.
She
Just
said it.
leftover women.
She said it, not
I'm
us.
writing it down again. Shin you, right?
剩女.
剩女.
Okay, Shin you.
剩女.
Okay.
I'll just record her.
And then what do you do for work?
Student.
Student, full-time student, right?
Yeah.
All right. And what is your? Well, your highest education level complete is high school, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you're single, right?
Yep.
All right, cool. What about you?
Hi, my name's Caitlin. I'm 24. I'm a student in Berlin.
You're pretty far from Berlin.
Yeah.
Are you a full-time student?
Yeah.
Okay,
I used to live here, so
Okay.
Okay, so student. What are you majoring in school?
I'm studying German now, but then I'm gonna do psychology this winter.
So your major is German or is it psychology?
It's like a language course for like the visa.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you speak German?
Englischen, but
I.
it sounds gross.
So wait, are you in college or are you like at a school that teaches you a language?
It's a school. It's die Deutsche Schule.
Bless
But
you.
it's not. Are you going to get a bachelor's degree after you're done, or what?
No,
do
you get like a language certificate.
Okay.
Language school.
Okay, it's a
Yeah.
language school in Germany.
Yeah.
That teaches you German.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're studying. All right, studying German. And then, what's your relationship status?
Single.
Single, right? And and you're 24. So your highest education, I'm assuming, is high school.
Associates.
Associates. Okay. In what?
Arts.
In arts. All right.
Waste.
Cool. And what are you majoring in again at UM?
Education.
Okay.
Yeah.
You want to be a teacher?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I was gonna say if she majored in technology or some shit, then I'd be like,
I need
oh,
a spy.
spy. Because a lot of them do that. They go to MIT or whatever, and they just take American technology and go back. They do.
Smart.
What about you,
Anna. My name is Anna. I was
Anna? Okay. How old are you, Anna?
41.
Oh, okay, so I see what you're doing.
What? Don't give me that look. I was waiting for that look.
You know?
Where are you originally from?
I was born here. My parents, it's a mix. So Scottish background, Basque, and Cuban. So born and raised here.
Okay,
Cuban
from
American.
Miami though originally.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
What do you do for work?
I source land for commercial real estate. And then I also do fitness modeling. Took a break from because I had a brain injury.
When you say source land, like, do you work for on the behalf of like an investor and you find him land?
Both. So that's why I work both sides. So I work for investors and then I work with an actual developer.
Okay. All right. And then what's your highest education level completed?
BA.
All right. From where?
FIU.
Oh shit. In what?
Business.
Okay.
The question is, do you lift?
I I took a break for a year, but yes, I do. I had a brain injury.
Okay.
Yeah.
Couldn't
so,
tell.
I mean, I just inflated them for the show. That's all.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
And then what's your relationship status?
That I know of, I think brain injury issues. Sorry,
Oh.
I'm still dealing with it. Single.
Stupid.
Right, cool.
I know.
All right. Cool. What about you?
My name is Sophia, and I do marketing. I graduated college.
Wait, how old are you?
I'm 22.
Okay. Where are you originally from?
I'm originally from West Virginia.
Okay. What part of West Virginia?
Charleston. Shout
Is
out
that on the border of
Charleston.
Ohio?
No.
Okay. Got it. Deja vu there. All right. And then what do you do for work?
I currently do marketing, and I actually just dropped a fitness program today.
So you're a fitness coach too?
I'm like starting in that field, but that's not my main pursuit. I would say that my main pursuit is marketing.
You should hit up Kinkito.
Wait. Okay. So you is it your fitness course or is it someone else's?
So it is my fitness course. However, and I'm very passionate about fitness. I grew up as a gymnast, so
Okay.
I was like an athlete growing up. So I am into working out, and I created a fitness program to build glutes and to snatch your waist.
Okay. All right. And then what's your highest education level completed?
I graduated college in December.
Okay. So recently you got your bachelor's, I'm assuming?
Yes.
In what?
Marketing and business.
Where'd you get it from?
West Virginia University.
Okay. And then what's your relationship status?
I am single.
All right. Cool. What about you?
Andrea, I'm born and raised here, 24. Try to remember all the questions.
Oh, no, you good.
Uh,
What do you do for work?
I am a singer, model, and fitness trainer. Too many things.
That's a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Okay.
Have a lot of passions.
Fresh, you got a question?
Can you actually sing a song for us?
Yeah.
Something short.
That was gonna be the other one. Okay.
And have you been in Vogue?
Have I been in Vogue? No, you're gonna hit me with a Drake line. That's what you're trying to go for.
Man. It's too easy.
No, I haven't been in Vogue. So
And
I
then
guess it
if
doesn't count.
you're
That's
singing,
the case. I'm a soldier on Call of Duty.
You got something for us?
A singer, yeah. I'll do some Frank Ocean. Do you not think so far ahead? 'Cause I've been thinking about forever. Ooh. You said short.
American Idol.
That shit was fire. I ain't gonna lie.
I don't know what
That's pretty good. No, that's pretty
I
fucking
didn't
good.
warm up. I didn't warm up.
American Idol talent. Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
And where'd you what's your highest education level completed?
BA, FIU. I know you didn't love FIU by your comment, but yeah, I graduated from FIU.
What's your what did you major in?
Mass communications.
Okay.
FIU is a red flag, by the way.
That's
so you know.
crazy because I'm all green.
Florida born and FIU, that's a red flag, bro.
And then what's your relationship status?
Single.
Cool.
Yeah, we know. FIU.
My
Say.
name is Geraldine. I'm
so
22 from Long Island, New York.
New York in the house?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You said from Long Island. What do you do for work?
I'm a stylist during the day, and I work as a hostess at a local club at night.
Okay. Do you live here in Miami now, or are you just visiting?
Yeah, I'm based out of Midtown.
Okay, so you live here now. Okay. And then what's your highest education level completed?
I have a BA from the University of Miami. December, I graduated.
Okay. And what'd you major in?
Entrepreneurship.
Okay. All right. That's you too, right? You UM? All right.
Yeah,
Got some hurricanes in the house.
we're from
And-
the same class. Yeah, met before.
wow.
And then what's your relationship status?
I'm single.
Cool. What about you?
Hi everyone, my name is Katerina.
What does it say that one more time for the audience? Because Mo didn't have the thing.
My name is
Stupid.
Katerina.
Katerina, okay. How old are
I'm
you?
26.
Okay. Where are you from?
I'm from Ukraine.
Okay. What do you do for work?
By education, I'm a teacher
Okay.
and translator. So I also studied German. I feel that we have so much in common here. Ich
Okay.
spreche Deutsch ein bisschen, and I speak like 5 or 6 languages.
Okay. What languages
Wow.
do you speak?
Good.
Ukrainian, Russian, English, German, and a little bit like Arabic.
Okay. All right.
And when I like travel to Italy, I pick some Italian, to France, French, to Turkish. And now I'm trying to pick some Spanish, which is so necessary.
Arabi كويس or Arabi مكسر?
Huh?
No, I guess you don't speak Arabic.
Not yet.
How dare you?
I guess Arabic is negative.
Haram!
All right then. And then, what's your highest education level completed?
Bachelor in philology and translation, like languages, but I am certified mindfulness meditation teacher. I'm a healer, like a psychologist. I heal the dramas and the soul and everything that
Emotional damage. You said you have your BA in philosophy?
No, philology. Like
physiology.
I'm a
you mean?
teacher. No, philology. It means
Philology?
yeah. In simple words, is a teacher.
Okay, that's the first I've heard of philology.
Yeah, I used to be a teacher, and now I'm like
Sounds
I'm
familiar.
working with people.
Yeah. No, continue. Sorry.
Him too.
Yeah, I help them to be happy in relationship, in life, to reach their fullest potential and get rid of everything that blocks them from that.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
All right. And then what's your relationship status?
Have too many boyfriends, like 100 potential boyfriends, wait list.
Okay.
And like people who dying to me for. I'm too busy. I'm too picky and selective. So
Okay.
I'm not sure what's my
So are they
relationship
really
status.
boyfriends then? If you
They
if you don't
are
like
my
them?
potential boyfriends. I give them chance. Says,
I give you chance.
Right.
Give you chance.
Sounds like a
one chance.
Right. I give them chance.
One
Says-
chance.
Spiritual hoe.
excuse me?
That's a spiritual hoe.
What the fuck?
That nigga just called her a spiritual thought.
I mean, she has many boyfriends.
No,
Anything you wanna say
potential
back to him?
boyfriends,
Potential.
fans, followers,
Yeah, potential.
admirers.
Okay.
All right, cool. And then McQueen, can you
Last but not
introduce yourself to the
least.
people, man? The guest of honor.
My name is Nigga McQueen. I'm currently gay. I'm just I'm just fucking around. No, I'm about to hit 1 million subscribers, you guys. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you guys go follow me. I'm 3,000 away. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if the link is gonna be in the description.
Let's get him to 1 million tonight, guys.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Let's get him 1 million tonight.
I'm 3,000 away, you guys. Very, very fucking close, man. It's been a long time coming.
Let's get him that golden
I've had to
plaque
start
up in
over like 4 fucking times. So, you know, yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? You guys could find me. Is the link in the description?
Yeah.
Yes.
You know, you guys can go find me there, man. You know what I'm saying? I would tell you to just type in McQueen, but it's going to be a bunch of red cars popping up and shit. So just type in McQueen or not. Don't even type it in. Just go to the link description. Follow me, man. You won't fucking regret it
It's
because
top of the description, motherfucker.
I'm a lit ass nigga.
Go
And
subscribe.
body count?
3,000.
Subs.
That's
what he needs.
Yeah, that's what he means left. All right.
No, I fuck that many bitches. Right? That's what I meant.
All right. So, McQueen, you actually had a question for the people. Guys, we already got 8,000 plus y'all in here. So from this point forward, we're going to go 20 and up. And then once we hit 10,000, we'll probably go 50 and up. So if you want to get your every single chat that comes in will be shown on screen, and I'll read everyone that came up to so far. But from this point forward, 20 and up, and then once we hit 10K, it'll go 50. But yeah, McQueen, go ahead, hit it up, man.
Okay, so ladies, I have a question for you guys.
Uh-oh.
If a man flies you out, are you obligated to fuck him?
Ooh.
Good question.
We can start from here.
No, if I don't feel like, I won't, because my body, it's my temple. And
Your body's your temple. Were you thinking about that when you accepted the offer to get flown out?
well, I give him my time, my energy.
But he
my
gave you his money
presence.
and his time.
This is a fair exchange, I feel.
How is it fair? If he flew you out and he spent his money and his time and he entertained you, paid for your
His
dates while you were there,
time.
the least you could do is give him some pussy.
No, because my time as a woman, it's more valued and
It's
pressure.
more valuable than the hard time and
How
effort.
old are
and
you
hard work.
again?
I'm 29. Oh, actually,
I'm
just turned 30.
Okay, you're 30, I'm 26. When I reach 30, I'm not the same, like, valued.
Well,
on the
niggas don't want you when you're
bright
30.
market. Like you, when you're 40, you're in the peak. Of,
Bitches are still gonna want me when I'm 40. That's not the same for you though.
no, I mean, like, I get expired faster.
We know.
So my value of my time is more, like, expensive. Like,
Mhm.
I should be picky and careful on whom I spend to. And if I give you my time, it's already like a treasure, a gift, because I can choose one of the other
So does
99.
that mean that you don't respect the fact that the man spent his hard-earned time and
I
money to
give
bring
him
you
my
out there in the first
female
place?
energy. I give him my
Listen to me.
time.
The only female energy we want as a man is to bust a nut.
It's not
You know
true.
what I'm saying? That's all we want.
That's
So, like,
why
if-
you would call like escort or sorry.
No, I'm saying like if a man spends his hard-earned time and money to fly you out, you don't think the least you could do? You think that your feminine
I don't
energy
think
is
so.
enough?
Yes.
Fucking
I
retarded.
know my value. Excuse me?
It's just you're retarded. If you really genuinely think that, there's some retarded shit to say. You think that your feminine energy is the equivalent of a man who spent his time and money to fly you out and spend his time to entertain you and pay for your time
Have you watched
while you're there?
the movie where she was like amused?
Niggas don't give a fuck about that movie, nigga.
No, like the girl, she has this nice tattoo muse. Like when she was just staying home and everybody was bringing her gifts and diamonds, like man gifts, dying for her attention because she was inspiration. Like
Real quick, because you're asking her this, I want to make sure that how many girls agree with her? Raise your hands for the girls that agree with her. I just want to get a temperature. Don't puss out now. Don't puss out now. I know some y'all agree with her.
Listen, I'm not agreeing. I just feel like it's expected. I'm like, honest to God, I've never been flown out because I know that's expected, and I just don't want to do it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Let's ask the question one more time. He said, ask it one more time for the people. Just so
I'm trying to say, if a man flies you out and you accept it, are you obligated to have sex with them?
Now, how many women say yes? Raise your hands if you say yes.
Yeah.
Raise your hands. Raise your hands. Yeah, that agree with that. It's yes.
What do you mean flex it out?
Okay, the difference is if you discuss it beforehand,
He's like, spend money on
then you're gonna run the risk of him saying, "Okay, I'm not taking you." If you're dumb enough to assume that you're gonna go somewhere when he
Hold
paid
on,
for it,
I am gonna let you guys each explain your point. I just want to see what everyone's take is so far. Raise your hands if you think the sex is expected and obligated. Yes. Raise a hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so the rest of you guys say no. It isn't.
I'd say it's expected.
So y'all agree, but y'all agree with her. She's saying no, it's not obligated.
Yeah, I don't think it's obligated.
Okay, so all right, cool. I just want to. So y'all think it's obligated? You guys think it's not?
This
Cool.
side is saying
That's
no.
fine.
Yes.
That's fine. So be ready to defend your point when he comes to you. That's all. I just want to get a temperature read on the room. Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead, McQueen. Sorry.
You're kind of retarded. Let's move on to the next person.
All right. Why do you think it is not obligated?
I don't think it's obligated just because sometimes people genuinely pay for good looking company, like on everything. Sometimes you see sometimes you see athletes and like celebrities flying people out just to like be photographed or like have videos to post on socials. And
To be photographed, like on some Jeffrey Dahmer shit?
nah, not like that. But like if there's someone like an athlete, I have a friend that was just flown out to Cancun.
Okay.
And nothing happened. It was just like 30 girls in a house with these athletes, literally like completely separate vacations. And they were just there for the Instagram pictures.
Okay, but like, what about like a one-on-one situation? Like, say I'm like, hey,
But one of those 30 girls got fucked. Come on, man.
For sure.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I can only speak for my friend because I know her.
All he's doing is bringing a plethora of options.
No.
I mean,
but he made a very good point. One-on-one. What would you do?
Like, if I was to be like, if I hit you up and I was like, hey, we were talking in the DMs, I got your number, we were talking, whatever. I'm like, hey, I want to fly you out, and you accepted it.
Okay, listen, that's circumstantial because if you go and the guy's like a total like lame, like whack, terrible time, not obligated whatsoever. Even if he is a good time and like you guys end up hitting it off, still not obligated. But I mean, like, it would be expected.
So let's say this. Let me ask you this: if we're talking, I've shown you nothing but good vibes. Okay, we're texting, whatever, and I'm like, hey, I want to fly you out, and you're like, yeah, all right, cool, And then you come over there and you just said right now that even if you do have a good time, you're still not obligated, right? Am I obligated to send your ass back?
If you want to, sure.
I'm not gonna send your ass back. You want what? So are you gonna get mad at me and call me a piece of shit nigga if I say I don't want to pay for your flight to get back?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
So do you think that I have the right to call you a piece of shit bitch if you don't give me some pussy?
No.
You could call me whatever you want.
I'm not saying I would genuinely call you that, but like I'm saying, like if I thought that, like if my position on you was like, I really don't give a fuck about this bitch at this point, because like if I showed you a good time, I spend my heart because like what Myron Fresh talk about all the time, like you guys don't understand how much time and effort and work it takes for a man to even get to the position to be able to even get a girl's attention to want to fly her out, and then 2 to have the money to actually buy it to fly her out. And then on top of it, have the time, to even show her a good time while she's there, while still being able to continue to make money at the same time and entertain her. And then you don't give me some pussy. Like, I just feel like girls don't even really understand what it takes for a man to even get in the position to do that. So like for you to say that, you're not obligated, you're right. You're not obligated, but I'm also not obligated to fly you back.
Totally in the right.
No, 100%. I agree. I'll pay my own flight back if it's like that.
That's great. But you seem upset though about it.
All right. So you also said a woman isn't obligated. Go ahead, shoot. Why do you say so?
No, I just feel like if I don't want to, I don't have to. Like I'm not because you flew me out. Okay, cool. Like I can buy my own flight, but that's great. If we're talking, listen. At the end of the day, if you're gonna fly me out and I decide to go, 100%. Like I like you. That's at the end of the day, it's what's gonna happen.
Right.
But if how she said we go and we don't vibe and it's like whack and we actually met in person, I don't like you. Like I'm not obligated.
But she said that if you guys do vibe, she's still not gonna give you some pussy.
I did not say
Then you just said right now. Even no. You just said right now. Even if I go over there and I do vibe, and when everything's good, I'm still not obligated.
That's
what you said.
Yeah, I said
there's
I
just
said
no
it wasn't
obligation.
obligated. Yeah.
Okay,
It's
so
expected.
there is a
Expected
situation
and
where like you
obligated
would.
is different.
Okay, so like there is a situation where you can picture yourself going there, having a great time, eating this nigga's food, using up all his money, all this shit, and not giving him some pussy. And you can see yourself doing that to somebody and not feeling no type of way about it.
Yeah, sometimes it's like, sorry.
You a savage.
Damn.
Holy.
Interesting. Okay.
Okay.
What about you?
And then you said for you said not obligated because what was the exact reasoning again?
No, I mean you're not obligated. There's no law. Like you flew me out, we didn't sign any contract type of thing. Like if you hit it off,
Okay.
it's great. Like I said, like I would never. I know it's expected. We're not stupid. Like a girl's like, oh, he wants to fly me out. Like no, you obviously know he's trying to hit.
Right.
Like that's what it is. But
Okay.
you're not obligated to do it. There's no like
So it's contingent upon vibes to you.
All
Okay.
the vibes.
So there's an unspoken riz. Isn't it an unspoken like contract if that happens? It's unspoken. You don't gotta say it.
No, I just think, listen, it's 2023. We're not stupid. Like a guy flies you out, you already know like what they want. Everybody knows what they want. You're not like, if you're to say like he flew me out, like he just wants to hang out, like you're dumb. Like I'm sorry.
That's facts.
Okay.
Like,
Well said.
that's
What
my
about you?
piece.
You said you also agreed that a woman is not obligated. Why do you say that?
Yeah, I think it is expected. However, I do not think it's obligated. I think that like obviously if someone were to fly you out, for me personally, like I think it's a case by case basis, but for me, if I were to get on a plane to go see somebody and like alter my schedule to go spend time with somebody, I would have to really like them. So if I really like them, maybe we would have sex. Like if that's what happened, then yeah, I mean like if that's what happened, then we would have sex. Yeah. But like I personally would never get on a plane for somebody that I'm like unsure about, which maybe when I get there, then we might not vibe and then we might not have sex. I wouldn't put myself in that position to potentially not vibe. Like if I like somebody and
Okay, let's take it away from you for 2 seconds.
Okay.
In general, you're saying women are not obligated to hook up if they're flown out. What is your reasoning for that?
I guess my reasoning for that is because
Is it like the other girls, the contingent upon vibes?
Yeah, I guess like it's just I mean, if you vibe, you vibe. If you don't, you don't. So
What does vibe mean anyway?
The vibration.
Hit it off with someone.
I mean, also I don't even feel like that though. Like what if a girl gets flown out and she's like super prude, she has extremely high morals. Like what if she goes there and she's like, I don't have sex until I'm 6 months into a relationship. Like there's people like that, so like what
Why are you
if
saying facts? You literally just said a girl that gets on a plane is an idiot if she doesn't know that she's gonna get smashed.
I'm saying that like facts.
You
Like,
did
people
just say
have
that.
But there could be that girl. There could be that girl that she gets on the flight. She's thinking otherwise, and it happens. As a guy, if you don't physically say like, "Oh, we're gonna do this," a girl's not like she can be ignorant. It's fine. Like it happens. I'm not saying that like.
Okay. For all the ladies that think you're not obligated, let me ask you this: will you pay that man back for the money that he spent on you?
Ooh.
My time.
If he asks,
Hold on, we'll start here. Would you pay him back if he said, "All right, cool. You know what? You're right. You're under no obligation for any type of sexual activity. Totally respect it. Please give me back the fare it costs to fly you out here in the Uber, and I will. You can go back to the airport." Would you pay him back? Respectfully asked you. You declined him. Now he's respectfully asked you for his money back.
Yeah, refund.
I think because of like how hard my head is, I would be like, yeah, here's your money and more, because I would.
And more.
Yeah, and more because I'd be like, you're doing nothing for me. Like your $200, $300, $400, maybe $500 plane ticket. Like it's not like you're.
You could just give this nigga some pussy and save yourself some couple $100.
But I don't know. For some people, it's different, and also like I feel like some guys.
A hand job, something.
I don't know. Maybe
All right, you would pay him back. Okay. What about you? Would you pay him back?
Yeah, I would pay him back. I swear. That's cap. Why do you say that's cap?
You wouldn't pay that nigga.
Stop the cap.
I would 100% pay him back.
Why'd you look up when you said that?
Because I would just, first of all, I would just be like, damn, like it's really like that. Like you really like are that thirsty for pussy.
You see how you're gonna immediately shame him for the same energy?
You're telling me right now, like you want to pay me back. You're saying that it's capped to pay him back. Yeah, I'll pay you back.
No, he's not being that. He's being respectful of your space. He's saying, okay, totally cool, but please pay me back my airfare.
I'll be like, cool, I'll pay your airfare. And
I would argue he's not being thirsty at all if he told you that's totally cool and gives you your space.
No, if he's saying it's totally cool, respectful, like I feel it, it's fine. Like he had different intentions than I did. Pay you back.
Didn't you just say that if you are getting flown out, you should know, you should be smart enough to know that the intentions are to get fucked?
But he's saying that if I go and that happens, this is a different scenario. Now we're talking about a different situation. If I go and I don't, and he wants his money back, sure.
No, he's telling you.
But you just said right now that, like, you just said right now, while you're there, we had different intentions. Like you said before, you knew the intentions were to get fucked.
Yeah, but
and
now
you
he's
even
asking
added,
me.
you're stupid if you don't know.
You did say that.
You're changing the scenario. I said what I said on my piece. You're saying now if it's a different situation, I wouldn't be in that situation in the first place. If I didn't like you and I didn't want to be with you, I wouldn't have taken your offer in the first place. But you're asking if I was in that situation, I wouldn't be. But I'm saying if I was.
But you just mentioned right now, regardless of the situation, you said that if you were getting flown out, you should know that you should be expected to get fucked. You said that.
That's expected, yeah.
Right. But now we're going to the scenario where you actually are in the position where you might get fucked, right? And you're saying that, oh, well, I guess we did have different intentions. That's what you're saying.
But I wouldn't be in that situation. You're putting in another scenario now. I'm saying in my situation, I wouldn't go in the first place. You're saying now if I go and decide that wouldn't happen because I wouldn't be there. You're saying if I was there now and I decided to change intentions, I'm saying like as me, that wouldn't happen because I wouldn't be there in the first place. You guys are asking me if I would pay him back. That's what I explained to you.
Would you pay him back?
No.
One of them keeps it real.
She's savage, bro. Holy.
What about you? Would you pay him back?
I don't know, depends. We have a saying in Ukraine that you should agree on the shore before going to the open sea with the boat. So, like, if you didn't agree,
say that again. You have a saying in what?
That you should kind of agree about the direction the boat goes on the shore before heading to the open sea.
Okay.
So if he did it with like intentions, like to have fun with me, like no expectation set to disappointment, and then he like pisses off, and depends how he asks me. If he is like demanding,
he's like, hey, listen, you don't want to have sex, totally cool, but would you mind paying me back the money that it costs?
throw it into his face.
You would what? You would say no?
Throw the money into his face.
Even though he asked you for it politely?
Yes.
Why would you throw the money into his face?
Because it's disrespectful.
When
he wasted my precious time.
But you wasted
I could
his time
have
too,
gone
right?
with somebody else.
But
I have too many.
Politely, but it's an impolite question.
Yeah, it's like
so
he doesn't want anything than that. Like take your money.
Yeah, I understand that, but he spent his time and his money. You just spent your time.
No. Like, look, I spent, you know how much I spent for these nails and manicure, pedicure, a hair salon, cosmetologist, tooth cleaning, makeup, clothes, like, let alone like body products.
Men really don't care about a lot of these things.
Like, let's say that we are equal and we earn the same money. For me to go on vacation, you pack a couple of boxers, 2 pair of jeans, and like 2 t-shirts. Shirts.
But we have to live in reality. We're not.
You know how much I spent to come beautiful to you. The beauty costs to maintain. So, like, if you don't want to have a beautiful girl next to you, like, invite somebody your level. But if you want to have a Ferrari or Lambo,
but be honest,
it costs to maintain Mercedes more than Toyota Corolla.
Whose fault is that? That's God's fault, not our fault.
Fault of what?
That's what he made you. That's not our fault.
God,
blaming us.
God made us for inspired, to be amused, to be beauty, and like we give you, like guys, they don't want anything to do in life. They live in their parents' house till they're 45 and stay on the sofa, watch TV, Netflix all day, eat hot dogs. When the woman appears, I want vacation, I want a new house, I want cars, and he's gotta like give her material needs, and she gives him.
So men have to work a lot harder to attract women.
If he wants to like be around.
So men have to work a lot harder to be around women.
Like sexual energy moves the world around. If if you
understand.
didn't want like a
I
pussy, as you
understand.
say, sex,
Look,
the business
hold on.
wouldn't work,
Let's
marketing
make
wouldn't
sense
work.
here. Let's make sense
Sorry.
so that we don't go on a random tangent. All I'm simply asking is, you're saying if he says, "Hey, I would like for you to, hey, it's okay, you don't have to hook up with me, but I'd like the money back," you would give it to him, but you would throw it in his face
Yes,
because
I will make him
and the reason
feel-
for so, just so I understand this, is you're saying that your time is more valuable than his.
Yeah, I will make him feel miserable for disrespecting my value.
Damn.
But wouldn't it be fair to say that you're also disrespecting his value because he also spent time and money?
I disrespect his expectations on me. I shouldn't be fit to his expectation. I should be just me. If we vibe and the flow goes, I would do that. But if like I don't like you, how can I force myself?
And
to
you
do
don't
it?
have to. That's why he's saying, well,
I don't
that's
have
fine.
to.
That he's
But
saying
like
you don't have to
already like
hook up.
gone for it. It was your idea. It was your suggestion. It was your offer, not mine. Like, whose fault is that?
I understand your point, but what I'm saying is that
She would get a first flight back. Without me paying.
Because you're throwing the money back at his face, and you're saying the reason for throwing the money at his face is because you're saying your time is more valuable.
I think I've explained that like I spent more money on like coming to you beautiful. Like if you want to invite a cousin
But he
or
didn't
a
ask you
man
to do
like
that,
you
though.
or like
But he didn't
walk
ask
with
that.
you, look like your brother, like you come, you invite me because like you like me.
But
So
you spent that money out of your choice, though.
no.
Did someone put a gun in your head and say, "Go
Wait.
get your nails done"?
He spent his money out of his choice too.
No, true. But
Like it was his choice, it was his idea, not mine. And now you like pay me back. I would pay you back, but I would make you feel miserable. Like
yeah, and the reason I think the bottom line here is that she's saying her time is more valuable than the man's. That's really what it comes down to, is what you're saying.
That's for sure.
That's what it is. Yeah, her
That's
saying her
100%
time and costs are more valuable than the
Yeah,
man's.
that's what you're saying.
So
That's my
therefore, she's going to throw
philosophy.
the money at him because it's like, my time is more valuable. I shouldn't
that's
be
the
giving this to
country
you.
where I'm from. Like we are not equal in Ukraine. Man takes care of woman. Woman depends on
On
man.
man.
If you want to have a girl that listens to you and nice to you, like you are dominant, you can be a man next to her and open your shoulders and be her hero, be like a knight for her, like you want to give her, and she gives you back like gratitude and appreciation and acknowledgement and what else man needs in life. Then
It
like,
seems the only thing you left out on that list was pussy. And that's what we're really trying to get back to.
that's like a cherry on the top.
What?
Like
if we fly you out, we want pussy.
if you mention it before fly me out, I wouldn't agree.
That's why
You would or you wouldn't agree.
I wouldn't.
And that's exactly why we don't tell you.
Yeah, I'll tell you.
That's a very good point, actually.
I'm done. Next question.
Yeah. Okay, and then now we'll go over. So you guys said that you are obligated. Why do you guys think that? Start with you
To
first.
take a piece of everything that they said. Like it was a little long-winded, but at the end of the day, his last statement was fact, and that's what I was trying to say. Is it's automatically understood. Let's just be realistic. We're humans. Like we're not stupid. If you're stupid enough to go ahead and pretend like, if we don't talk about it, I could probably work my way, wiggle my way, and then blame it on him, like you said. First of all, at the end of the day, yes, it costs money to maintain this, but it also costs money to fly a chick out. So if you want a guy to maintain you and take care of you, then you got to put these things, the expectations on the table. If you want to play dumb and play like damsel in distress, then you're going to have to deal with that shit. That stuff.
I like
At the end
to
of the day,
play
if you
dumb.
return the money, don't throw it in his face.
That's my favorite
Because he
play.
could easily just throw you out of the hotel room and say, find your way home. I mean, at the end of the day, be realistic. We're not in the 50s, we're not in the 60s, we're not in the 70s. If a guy invites, and it's a joke, it's a running joke even in Miami. Oh, she's in Tulum. Oh, she's in Saint-Tropez. Oh, it's an understood. Yes, there's 30 chicks, but 5 of them are at least are for sure fucking the guy. And that's the reason why they fly him out. So what if they fly out 5 other girls? It's one mansion with 30 girls. The odds are great. They're gonna go ahead and do it. That's different. One-on-one, don't be dumb. And don't make yourself also look stupid where you're like gonna backpedal and then be an oxymoron. You're gonna say from one side of your face, yes, but then the other side, no. It's ununderstood. So if you don't want to do it and you're not that type of girl, then don't go. And you will avoid the whole problem. And you don't have a situation, conversation's done. Conversation never happens. Go to the next guy. You want something, and it's not what he's talking about. That's it. Plain simple.
Wow.
I like her.
I like her too, man.
Yeah.
Base
both of
brand.
us.
You don't
brain
like me?
damage.
Yeah.
What was
Yeah, I
that?
know,
You got
dude.
something? You want to
Glad
say
you when I
like
wasn't.
Exactly.
Huh? No, I mean, again, I just want to get your ladies' thoughts. I'm not really even debating your points. I just want to know your thoughts. For me, I just want to know why you would throw the money in their face. That's why I asked more. But I think the bottom line is she feels that her time is more valuable than the man's, which is fine. That's your take on it, and then we could talk about that. What about you? You said that it's obligated as well. Oh, just to have this right, you said it's because it's implied. What about you? What is your reasoning for why it's obligated?
Yeah, I think it's implied. And
It's because it's implied?
Yeah. Okay. If you're gonna go on a flight with a guy and not give him any pussy, then you might as well buy your own flight back.
Love that.
I like her too.
Good energy.
High five.
Okay. What about you?
I'm not gonna get involved into the situation if I don't like if I don't like that man. Just like imagine, like if you think that man's lame ass, and you're gonna go to another stranger city and with him. Like, how can you expect him to be like your gay friend, like taking picture of you, and we like choosing picture together? Do you think the picture is cute in the hotel? And when he like, baby, can I have a kiss? And like, how can you say that? Do you want to play 2K maybe? Like, how can you do that? I'm not gonna get involved to that awkward situation. That is a waste of my time. If I don't like that guy, like I would not go out with him at all. Yeah.
Okay. So you're saying it's obligated because it's implied and he's not gay.
Yeah, if I agree, not gay. And if I agree to go out with you to another city, which means we need to live together, which means I agree to give you some pussy. If you're not annoying me during the travel, if you're annoying me, then I'm go. I'm a leave.
Yeah. Turn on your family.
Yeah, it's just funny, man.
What about you? Why for you?
I feel like it's implied. I mean, it's 2023. We all know what we're doing. If he invites you, it's not because he wants to play chess with you. Like,
why not?
He's maybe over there after a session.
Naked,
but
naked chess.
Yeah, naked chess, in the bathroom in a jacuzzi. But
could throw on a tie.
He's trying to like put his king into,
So it's because
into your board. But
so it's implied also.
Yeah, I mean, we all know it. Like, come on, don't be dumb.
Okay.
And if you don't like him, just don't go, or
just go home.
Don't talk to him to begin with. Like, go home.
McQueen, you want to
take care of yourself.
Next question
or chats?
No,
I said that you have a second question for the ladies.
Oh no, that was the only one I had suggested.
Okay,
that's a good icebreaker.
Yeah. So half the girls say it's implied, and the other half say it's not implied. Very interesting. And then for very unique, you had something? Go ahead.
Yeah. So
go ahead.
So the left side of the table, it's like left feminine side. If you know the psychology, left it's feminine, right is more masculine.
I don't think you know anything about psychology.
So
if
by the
the
way,
camera
that's the
faces-
quite opposite. If a
No,
man
left
makes
is
money,
feminine.
I'm gonna treat him like a king.
Right.
If I want to have a man feel like a man, I want to make sure he wants to continue making money. And yes, I'm gonna give him pussy for that.
You know what?
Congratulations,
You're
a man.
I like her.
You're a man.
So
But if you want to go ahead and make this look really pretty, it costs money. But you're doing it also because he's making a lot of money for him to spend the money on you.
Mm-hmm.
So you spend money so he can spend the money on you.
On you.
So the expectations are already set
Give us
for
pussy.
when you spend money on yourself, you do it because you just said it yourself. You said it yourself. This costs money for me to have presented it to you. It cost him money to fly you over there. So for you to take it away and take the pussy away, he's going to say, okay, go home. You are on your own now.
Get your Ukrainian
Congratulations.
ass out.
You are a feminine woman. I'm still feminine. I actually more feminine because I want to fuck him and I want to make sure he's proud of making money. So that doesn't make me masculine. That makes me I want to fuck him. Go make more money. Bye.
Sheesh.
Very nice.
You finished?
Do you have anything you want to say to that?
Sorry for interrupting.
Yeah, go ahead.
Interruption.
Go ahead.
Thank you so much for your point. Appreciate it. And thanks for mentioning the concept of the queen. So when I meet the guy, they treat me as a princess, as a little
Let me hear that.
princess.
His name is McQueen.
Following my caprices, making me happy, smiling, cheerful. Then I start to treat a man as a king. So he has to treat me as a queen on the same level, right? Because I give him tremendous respect and value in my life. After the first sex, he said, Katerina, you're not a princess. You're not a king, queen. You are a goddess. And you know what is the difference between
I feel like she's like describing a Zelda story or some shit.
the difference between the queen and the goddess? Queen, she cannot go and eat in McDonald's if she wants to with us. No, she has to be in Buckingham Palace, dress up, and like maintain this image to be respected. She has so much rules and restrictions.
Have you ever had a dream?
Yeah, she's not free to express herself. A goddess, she's wild. She's free. She can do whatever she wants. She knows her value. Like there is no good goddess except Eve. The Kali and other goddess, they can do whatever the fuck they want.
You talking about some dumbass
They
shit?
can like
Let me
destroy
can I
a
ask you a
man.
question real fast?
Sure.
So it seems to me that you believe in traditional gender roles.
I'm from Ukraine, of course.
I understand. Yeah. So you think a man should be
That's
a
why we're
man
saving you.
and a
Yes.
woman should be a woman.
Yes, that's the only way.
Okay. Would you consider yourself a traditional woman?
Yep. When I moved to US, I was so depressed because this emancipation of feminism concept like so weird. Because like if you are 50-50, yes, you are 50% male energy, 50% female, you cannot attract like a real man next to you.
Okay.
Like, 'cause
But real quick,
you will attract
you have a
half
bachelor's
man,
degree.
half woman.
Hold on, but you have a bachelor's degree. You're
Yes.
educated.
I
You
am.
have a job.
I do.
Okay. All right. So looks like to me like you're independent.
Quite.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, an independent woman is not traditional.
But like I'm doing it by choice. I'm celibate for 6 months and
Stop the
single by
cap.
choice.
And then also a traditional woman, right? If we're going to talk about tradition, they're virgins when they get married.
Are you a virgin?
If we're going to be traditional, I mean, we got to be traditional all the way, right?
No, goddess gotta be nothing. Like she can do whatever she wants. Like good
What the
girls,
fuck are you talking about?
they don't say bad words. They don't wanna like. They care to be cute and
Do you
nice
use
to
bad words
everyone
when you
and
have sex?
and please. I use many words.
Okay, just checking.
So-
I understand what you're saying, but you're saying that you believe in traditional gender roles. You believe in men and
Yes.
women, men being men, women being
Yes.
women. But what I'm saying is that you're not necessarily a traditional woman. You're very independent and
I
modern.
am. You don't know me.
But-
I don't know. You don't want my story. I used to be in a long-term relationship since
not-
I was 16 and a half.
I understand that, but I'm saying that
I
you
didn't
are an
finish.
independent woman.
Sorry
which
for
is,
interrupting your interruption.
no. You're an
I
independent
need
woman.
to finish.
I get that, but you're saying you're trying to explain why you're an independent woman. I'm not talking
By
about the why.
choice. I
Yes,
didn't.
but
I want to tell you my story.
look,
Man, nobody give a fuck.
like, bro, like you're missing the point here. I'm saying that you are an independent woman. Cool. You want to explain why you're an independent woman? That's fine. You can explain that. But what I'm saying is that you're an independent woman, which is not. You cannot be an independent woman while simultaneously being traditional. Do you understand?
I can be whatever the fuck I want. I'm a goddess. I am free. Who said that I have to be like this, like that? This limitation, these rules created by who? Who told that?
But the man is limited and supposed to pay for everything, correct?
When I go on a date with him or on vacation, yes.
And that's fine. But what I'm saying is that if you're if you want a traditional man, he's probably going to want a traditional woman back, and you're not traditional.
When I'm with a man, I'm so traditional. I'm like so submissive
So you
and like
pick and choose?
Huh?
You pick and choose how to act?
picking what?
So when you find a man that you like,
Double standard.
you change who you are.
No,
For him.
like I used to be since 16 years and a half in a long-term relationship till 25, and I used to focus so much on the relationship, on men, and like when I moved to US, I came to refine my independency and power, and I'm single by choice because I was given all my attention.
Welcome to non-traditional.
Yes.
like you're missing
And
the point.
I've
you're,
been
you're
to
contradicting yourself though.
No, I wanted to try two polarities and like see where I like myself more.
So you
Man,
want your
nobody
cake and
give
eat
a
it.
fuck about that shit, nigga.
I give a
Get
fuck.
to the point. Like, we talking
What
about
is the
one
point?
Like there,
Myron
what do
said
you
it like
want to
multiple
say?
times.
The three of them
Don't
said valid
disrespect me.
points.
No
but
one's
you're
disrespecting. You're disrespecting the
everything
podcast by not getting to the point.
What
Yeah.
point?
You're
What
in
point you want to
circles. You're
hear?
going in circles.
Okay, so
What
you want a
circles?
traditional man. So we're asking you, are you a traditional
You
traditional
get-
woman?
so he has to
Which
be
means, for
traditional, but
example,
you
You're
don't.
actually going to be that woman that he wants long
Doesn't
term.
make sense.
So you're saying in one moment, yes, you are, but then you're not. So like, what are you? Traditional or not?
Traditional.
For
I
so
tried
mu-
both and I choose to be traditional. I tried in US to be independent and like
So you're going back to Ukraine?
no.
Or you
I
just
go
said
wherever I
You
want.
tried it.
It's a bad idea to go back to Ukraine right now. It's like actually it's very scary
So that
feeling
means
that
you're
you don't
not
have a
traditional.
home to go back.
So you're not traditional.
This mic?
I think you missed the
Oh,
entire
sorry.
point of everything we were saying. I'm saying
I didn't.
you're an independent woman. Yes or no?
Yes. I know. Yeah. Now, right now, yes.
Yes. So if you're
By choice.
By the end of the show, she'll
that's
know.
fine. by being an independent woman,
I got you.
That means you are no longer traditional. You cannot be traditional while being independent at the
I
same
can
time.
be whatever
Right,
I want.
goddess.
I'm just waiting for the right one to be.
How about this? Let's use your logic.
Let's use
say
my
I take a guy that sucks dicks on Saturdays and Sundays, and he also has sex with dudes on Saturdays and Sundays.
Is that traditional?
Is he straight or gay?
I don't know. I really don't know. I don't care.
That
this bitch is retarded.
I know why
See
you
my
said
logic
that.
now?
Yes,
Like it doesn't.
Absolutely, nothing's gonna make
it's
sense.
like she's saying I can switch back when I feel like, and it's like not really. You're
really-
gay, dude. You're gay. Like that's what it is. So okay, that's fine. Make the rules as she goes. Did anyone else have anything? I want to give the ladies another chance if they had anything to say.
What was the question?
Well, it was mainly for her.
Are you a
but-
goddess or traditional?
I am a
It
goddess.
was like, do you consider yourself a traditional woman? Was what it was. Because I would argue that if you're an independent woman with a career, etc., you are no longer traditional. Because being traditional is staying at the house, taking care of your man, cooking and cleaning, prioritizing him, not chasing a career, not chasing an education. So you can't be independent while being traditional. It
I
doesn't work
don't
that
like
way.
to put labels. Like I don't
But
have
you-
to choose
but you're
one
a
role.
goddess.
I'm a goddess. My label
But
is a
you want
goddess.
the man
I'm
to always
free.
have the label of man, right? And take care of you.
If he wants to be next to me, yes.
But you don't want him to put the label of you of being a lady all the time.
I am a lady. I don't need labels of him.
So he has to be labeled, but you can't be labeled.
No, no one has to be labeled. We
See how
come
you hold
to-
the man to a standard
we
and I try to
come-
put you to a standard? You have a problem with
No,
that?
we come to this earth and we have difference between animals that we have a freedom of choice. Everyone is free to choose the
I'm a
role, the relationship, whatever suits them.
I'm a lawnmower.
I'm a Capricorn.
So you're a free spirit, right?
So you like
I'm
both.
for a free and wild spirit.
Okay, there
and
you
like
go.
if the man wants to be next to me, we're gonna like figure it out.
All
but
right.
like
Yeah,
depends.
Yeah, figure it out.
You, my
Fair
friend, are not traditional.
Any
Just saying.
ladies here agree with that? Disagree?
No,
Disagree?
It's crazy.
Disagree?
A little bit.
Anybody?
it's her opinion.
Anyone agree with her?
That's my
I
opinion.
feel like I
Yeah.
get what she's trying to say, but I think you have a
You
hard
do?
time. Like,
What is she trying to say? Please explain to us.
Yeah, come on, Sophia.
Indecent.
I don't know. I think she's saying
Oh, so you
like,
don't know either.
no, I think she's saying
Cliff
at her
notes, Cliff
core,
notes.
like you're
the mic,
traditional, but
Sophia.
you're at a point in life right now where you're independent. I guess I don't know. And you like, but your heart, at your heart, you're traditional.
Okay, what if
That's
like I said
cute.
before, let's go back to the
That's
example.
cute.
I
Dude wants to get a bad bitch, but he's sucking dick on the
I get what
weekends.
you're saying.
Will he be able to get that girl?
No, he's
No.
gay. Like
He won't be able to get her, right?
Yeah, that guy
So
is
wouldn't it be
gay.
fair to say that he's got to be heterosexual all the time if he wants to get a chick?
I get your like analogy. I do. I don't know. Next.
What do you know?
Nothing.
Okay.
All right.
Chats.
All right. Fantastic. Where we at here? Okay. Wyatt goes, ladies, if you were a man in today's society and you allegedly got a girl pregnant, would you get a DNA test and how would you deal with her objection? Shout out to Chris in the back. Okay. If you got a girl pregnant, would you get a DNA test? We'll start here and then work our way. If you got a chick pregnant, yes or no?
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't need it because I'm not fucking thousands of men at one time, but yeah.
If you were the man.
No,
Oh,
we're
yeah.
asking
Oh,
if
yeah,
you
yeah.
were the
I am
dude.
the
Yeah,
man.
no, if you were the dude.
Oh.
If you were the dude, would you, in today's world,
Yes,
would you
definitely.
get a DNA test?
Yes.
Why?
Bitches are wild out here. I
What
don't
if,
trust
what if he
nobody.
says to you, hey, listen, babe, you don't trust me? Like, this is
No,
so
I
unfair.
don't. I don't.
Like,
I don't.
really?
No. No, babe.
Then it's over.
Because I'm not paying for a child that's not mine for nothing for 18 years.
See
like,
that? Okay, awesome.
So if it happened to you, let's say, God forbid, that should happen to you. The nigga got you pregnant.
yeah, take it.
And he
take it.
asked you for a DNA, you would give it to him?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
What about you?
What about you?
I think I would take the DNA test.
You would do a DNA
Yeah.
test?
I mean, I
You
want to
wouldn't
know
just trust
too.
a girl?
I mean, just like you say, bitches are wild.
Bitches are wild out
bitches
here.
are
Like, I'm not
wild,
paying
and,
child support
and
for
I
nothing.
think
It's not
if you
mine.
and I think if you like, if the child is really mine, that bitch, like they wouldn't disagree to take the DNA test, right? If she said, "Oh, you babe, you don't trust me," I'm a bitch. I see the problem. I see the issue here.
I feel like they only do it because she knows that's not his and she's trying to hide something and
if
trying to
it's
get
me,
that
You
out
want
of
to get
him.
offended though, realistically speaking, if your guy said, I want to get a DNA test?
No.
You wouldn't be offended?
No.
Okay.
No, at all.
You wouldn't? All right. What about you?
PSAs? No.
What would you do if you were a guy and you you got a girl pregnant?
I feel like it depends on like the situation. Are we in a relationship? Are
Yeah,
we
y'all are
sneaky
together.
links?
Yeah, together.
Like,
Y'all are
If
together.
we're together, then
You
I
wouldn't
don't
do
know,
it?
I would trust.
You would trust it?
Yeah.
Leave it to God, right? All right. What about you? Would you get a DNA test?
If it's a long-term relationship, yeah, I don't have a reason to. If a baby comes out completely like Chinese and he's African American, I'm freaking whiter than white from Ireland. Yeah, I'm gonna have an issue.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you would only do it if the kid didn't look like you.
I mean, it's circumstantial. Like if you started off rocky and you started off just being very, being non-exclusive, then you became exclusive, and the timing was a situation, or you had situation. Again, that's a very specific. If you're in a long-term relationship and you would happen to be, the next door, like the suburban couple, and you've been together for a minute, no, why?
What if y'all lived in Miami?
I mean, duh.
I suggest they should take one.
It's gonna be next to the plan B that you didn't take
right away.
All right. So you would. All right.
Yeah.
So you would do it. Yes or no? Then in general,
it's a hard yes.
You would do it. You would do a DNA test.
If it's a chick that I've dated in Miami, and yeah,
Sure.
and I flew her out to Tulum with this story, yeah.
You put the word
All right.
Miami in there, it's
Yeah.
automatic.
What about
Yeah.
you?
Yeah.
Would you get a DNA test if you got a girl pregnant and you were a dude? Knowing what you know.
I guess I would. If I didn't trust the girl, if I didn't really trust the girl,
Let's
and
say
I
you
was,
did trust her. Would you still do it?
I would do whatever I felt in my heart. Like if I felt that
like it.
desire, if I was intuitive and I felt that desire, like this girl might be playing
Okay. What's
me.
your heart telling you now, given the facts and circumstances we presented to you?
Listen to your heart. Listen to your heart.
I mean, I don't know. Like this is hard for me to put myself in.
Right
a
now-
man's
right now,
Can
you are a
can you
dude.
admit that ultimately girls are out here having fun doing
Yes.
their things,
I
right?
can
So
ultimately
just
admit
based off
that.
of that, would you not say just to double my T's
If,
across
yes,
my eyes?
if I was a man, I would get a DNA test
Okay.
based off life. Yes.
Okay, cool. So
So
yeah,
if you change your answer, it's a yes.
Okay.
what about you?
Okay. What
Yeah,
about
I mean,
you?
given the circumstances, at the end of the day, like a guy has to provide for 18 years. If I'm a man and I have to provide for a child, I mean, I would want to know 100%. Obviously, like you said, it's circumstantial. You're in a relationship for a long time, obviously, like whatever. But at the end of the day, like, yeah, I would do it.
And McQueen posed a very good question. What if it's you being asked? for
I wouldn't
DNA
be
test?
offended like I said, if we're in a long-term relationship, I'd be like, damn, like you don't trust me, like whatever. Like I would still do it, like, okay, take it. Like I know it's his, but like I wouldn't be offended. Then like, listen, like as a man, you're providing for 18 years. Like I get it. If you're not like financially stable too, and the guy's like, oh shit, like, okay, is this my kid or not? Whatever, it is what it is. But like I wouldn't be like, oh my God.
All right. What about you? What would you do if you were a guy? Would you make your girl get a paternity test?
Yeah.
Or would you get a DNA test? Or you would do a DNA test? Okay.
Savage? Doing are you a savage?
That's savage.
He's paying for it though.
Like, hell no, nigga.
All right. What about you? Would you if you were a guy and you got a girl pregnant, would you make her do, or would you do a DNA test?
I don't know.
Keep it to 5
depends.
words.
I'll leave it to the stars and the moon.
And I'm like, I don't know.
Let's assume you guys been together for 3 years. It's been
Yes.
everything is good. Would you do it?
Depends, like if I trust
Depends
her.
on what.
Yeah.
It's not
Let's
an
say you
alien.
trust her.
If
Let's
I
say you
trust her, no.
You want to do it? Okay.
Yes, I follow like
Energy.
the energy, the heart, the intuition, as you said.
Yeah, the soul.
I like resonate with you. a
Yeah,
lot.
resonate.
Even though that
I'm
you
not
know that you would
offended.
owe a lot of money if the child.
It will come out eventually. Like DNA test will not change a thing. Like once the child is out, you're gonna see and figure it out. Like
Yeah.
what's the difference?
Oh, they don't
What's
know the
gonna
laws,
change?
That's why. They
Not
don't know- they
always.
don't
You're
know the
gonna
laws.
see if
Years
it's
of
like
difference.
different, like new.
Let me give you guys a law that we just learned today, and then maybe let's see if that changes your answer. If you find out that the kid isn't yours and you've been the father of the child for, let's say, 2, 3, 4, 5 years, you are still going to be expected to pay child support. Knowing that, would you get a DNA test at the
I already
beginning?
knew that. That's why I
Yes.
was like, no.
Would you, knowing that, would you get a DNA test in the beginning now? What do you think, Miss Ukraine?
I don't know.
I don't know. Depends how much I love this woman. If I love this woman, I would accept her child.
Even
Even
if it's
though it's
not
not
yours?
yours?
Yes,
What if it was his brothers or something, or your brothers? Whatever.
it depends.
Wait, so you're with the woman for 3 years. You guys are together.
Like
then-
you could see, like the child it doesn't look like you when it till it reached 3 years.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, but what I'm saying is that no. I'm saying you've been with her for 3 years. She has the kid. You're telling me that if you find out that the kid isn't yours, you'd be okay with that?
Depends on the self-esteem of the man. If he can forgive her, like how much he respect himself and love her more than
No,
himself.
You're
like,
the man.
But you're the one
I don't
carrying
know.
the
I
baby.
never was a man.
No, but if pretend.
You know
I
what?
don't know.
That's that. You know what, guys? Literally, you know what, man? I've told you guys this before. I'm gonna say it again. Women lack empathy for the male experience.
They do.
And you guys literally just saw it right here. And I don't want to sound like an asshole or whatever, but this is why I tell you, women don't give a fuck about your problems, guys. They really don't, because they never will understand your problems as a man.
And I would wager that people in here said
That's
no,
cool.
they want to get offended. But in that circumstance, in that scenario of it being in real time, I guarantee
They would get offended.
You'd be like, nigga, what you say?
Yeah.
Me?
Yeah.
You trying me right now. I guarantee you'd be like that.
In a relationship, of course. If it's
Yeah.
a long-term relationship, if you're just like hanging out, it's like random and we're in Miami, then yeah, that's different. But
That's a good one though.
I'm gonna say this, and I want to see what you ladies think about this. I've always said on this show, and people with feminists get mad at me for saying this shit, but I always say that women lack empathy. They have sympathy, but they lack empathy. And the difference is sympathy is just feeling sorry for someone. Empathy is the ability to empathize and understand where that person's coming from, being in their footsteps. I say all the time that men have to be empathetic to women that are good with women, because for you to attract the girl, you have to know what she's feeling, where she is at a point in her life for you to be able to get laid, right? You have to be able to understand women to get laid as a man. However, women don't have to understand men to get attraction, attention, and resources from men to a degree. They just need to know what they want, make sure the guy coincides with that, and then they can pick and choose. But the guy has to definitely understand what the woman wants, because he's got to plan a date, he's got to attract her, he's got to seduce her, everything else like that. Women get mad at me for saying this, but what do your guys' take? I genuinely don't believe that women have empathy towards the male experience. However, men that are good with women, not all men, but men that are good women have to have empathy towards the female experience. What do you guys think? To turn it to y'all. Agree, disagree?
I personally disagree from my side, because
Sure.
I live with my dad, and my dad always taught me to take yourself and put it in somebody else's shoes and see it from his point of view and how he's feeling, and try to understand not from your emotional stand, and just like see the bigger picture of what's going on.
I mean, women in general, not all. Shouldn't have said that. It's never an all. It's always, I'm saying a majority don't understand.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of women just expect things, and they don't take into consideration how a man's feeling and how he's dealing with everything and stuff like that. So you should put yourself in somebody else's shoes and take a minute, take a step back, and see.
But how can they, realistically speaking? Like, I would say a woman and a man's life are very different. Extremely, especially in 2023. I would say men have a way harder life than women do. So women aren't really gonna, you know what I mean? If you play a video game on easy mode versus playing that same video game on hard mode, it's almost a different video game.
And she made a good point. She was never a man. How could she ever tell
Thank
us?
you for appreciating me finally.
What if you, well,
yeah, we know
one sentence, but
only one sentence. I said right.
Then maybe like ask your friends, your father, other men, be like, hey, this is like something that's going on. What's your thoughts about it?
Good point.
Maybe you
That's
can
good.
like.
But do you think women care though in general? That's a good point you mentioned. It's actually a good point, really good point.
Excellent
point.
If more girls did that.
Think about when
I
you talk
mean-
about with your girls in girl circle, like girl code type stuff. Do you see them ever responding to that question privately in a group of girls? Yay or nay?
I mean, she said some wild shit. I don't know. She on a whole different level.
No. If you're
I'm
with your
so
girls, your homies,
Yeah.
and it's just you girls in that group. So put your mindset of with the girls that you know, and you know how they think and how they operate. If you propose that question, right? How would they majority answer? That's his question.
I feel like
You
you
are
would say
different.
like, "Oh, it's not my problem."
Correct. That's not being
but, like,
empathetic.
I know.
You got
No,
it.
I know. I
Yeah.
know.
You know,
I
and
wouldn't
again,
say a lot of girls
it's-
are, but I feel like
merch.
You have to put it in context, and unfortunately, it's hard because you're trying not to. Because I
Yeah.
see the way your mind works, and and they said it. You're fair. Unfortunately, that's not the way the majority works.
I know, and it's sad.
Yeah, it's fine. I mean,
you're
just something-
expecting all of that, but you can't see the other side. So like,
It's just something that I've noticed. I didn't think about this until we've interviewed now like 2,300 girls on the show. And it's not something I realized till we were like about 1,500 in, that I was like, damn, like women really just lack empathy for the male experience. And I don't want y'all to feel sorry about it, but it just kind of showed the difference between the two genders, how one gender has to understand the other to be successful, but the other gender really doesn't have to understand the other to be successful.
no, I definitely feel like there is like equalities that we do, and it's not fair
Inequality.
to inequality.
Yeah, I was about to say.
and it's unfair to you, and I definitely understand.
It's a
that.
notion of
That's fine. I'm
entitlement.
not crying about
No,
it.
no,
It's just
I
a
know.
notion of
Just-
entitlement.
Just
No,
something
but,
I
like,
just noticed.
Something she said like earlier. She's like, "Oh, I'll take care of the kid even if it's not mine," and like pay child's. No, no, girl, that's not mine. Why are you lying to me?
Okay.
All right. Anybody else have anything?
To her point, I mean, it's fair to say that girls that are raised more around men, the same way the reverse.
empathize more.
The reverse when guys
Middle
always
Eastern.
talk about, I'm stronger actually, and I'm more masculine and more. I think it was to your mom, right? Your mom, that the way she was the one that set your morals and the way she
Oh
told you to
shit!
behave.
You've seen the show before. Yeah, no, it was my mom. It's funny because everyone says you hate women. I wonder what your mom thinks, and I was like, you fucking dumb.
Well,
boy.
no, I specifically looked to see because I guarantee because my brother's that way. My
Yeah.
brother is my godfather. My brother, we're like two peas in a pod.
Yeah.
I took care of him to make sure that he was the man that he is now for his kids and his
Uh-huh.
wife.
Yeah.
So for me, whether I had the presence of both, it was still my choice at the end of the day, however and wherever I was raised. It's
Gotcha.
still my choice. The empathy, it's not something you can teach. It doesn't come at birth.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, until our culture changes that,
Yeah.
it's not going to change. So I don't blame the girls,
Yeah.
but I also see that they're very entitled and they just sit
Yeah.
back and watch.
It's learned, and on top of
yeah.
it being learned, it's got to
Enabled.
be like a deep learn.
Yeah.
And the reality is, society doesn't enable women to
Correct.
like, oh yeah, learn and understand the male experience. It's like, why? I get flown
exactly.
out, and I get certain opportunities given to me just for existing. Why the fuck do I need to understand these idiots? You know what I mean? So it's cool. All right, chats. Anybody else have anything or?
Yeah, I mean, I think
Sure.
someone, I don't remember if it was you or you, you mentioned like how you can learn to like, feel that empathy. And I always see it like when I go out and I see my friends like, oh, just order more. It's on his bill. It's on his card and
Yes,
everything.
I know.
I feel bad because I think of it in like, I have a
Talkie.
Like,
younger
you're
brother.
mean.
I
Yeah.
would never want this to happen to my younger
Hold
brother.
on.
Like he's out here paying for dinner.
You feel
Yeah.
bad, but I'm
But you don't-
guarantee you
but you
don't
don't
do
put the
anything.
food
Yeah,
back.
you mean like
You still eat the food.
I'm the person that will sit there not eating. I've done it
I could
before.
tell that
and
about
it's
her.
just really uncomfortable, but I will sit there and I
He's
will
like,
not order
no.
anything.
You got
I've been- listen.
prime steak in front of you. You got Wagyu steak.
Listen,
You
this
got-
happened to me here at a venue in Miami. I was sitting at a table. A promoter brought me over and they were like, order what you want off the bill. My friend was trying to like, it's good sushi. It's really expensive. Order more, order more. One of the guys said some sly shit and he was like, oh, she's ugly. Like she's just trying to come here to eat. I sat there the entire time, didn't even have a sip of water.
I mean,
But I feel like it's only because he called you ugly.
Yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah.
if it
In
was
other situations, it's happened where I'm there and like I see that someone's paying. If I don't have the capacity to contribute to a bill or to contribute to like what's providing for that table, I will not take part in it.
You should be like,
and that's
"Damn."
just me.
You
I
should
know
be
that's
like, damn,
not
nigga,
common.
I'm ugly and hungry. Fuck it. Why not, bro? Okay, cool.
Yo. Okay. Corey, man of God, goes, as a man of God, I have to know, can any of you ladies name 3 countries or do you not know your geometry? Okay, let's we'll start here.
Cody, man.
Miss Ukraine, can you name
Yes.
3 countries?
Corey,
What
man.
countries?
Any countries, wherever you want. Name
France,
just three
Italy,
countries.
Turkey.
All right, cool. What about
3
you?
my favorite countries. Not USA.
Okay.
Colombia, Brazil, Chile.
Nice.
You took mine. Argentina, I'll say Cuba, and Ireland.
Cuba.
Cuba.
What about you?
Switzerland, Spain, and Russia.
Mother Russia. Don't look at me like that, Ukraine. Don't look at me like that. Go ahead.
The Basque Country.
Wait, the what country?
The Basque Country. You've never heard of it? País Vasco. Ah.
I don't know what that is, but okay.
Costa Rica.
All right.
And I mean, I'm trying to pick out any other ones that nobody else is gonna fucking pick. So, Africa.
what the fuck?
Went all the way out.
All right.
That's a continent.
I know. I want to go all the way out.
All right. What about
That's
you?
not a country,
Name
though.
3
It's a
countries.
continent. So name a country in there.
It's fine. Just
Name
hold
one.
now.
Name a
Go
country
ahead.
there.
Greece. What else?
Germany, Austria.
Greece, Germany, Austria. What about you?
China, Egypt, Korean.
Good question, right?
Korea.
What about you?
Israel, Iraq, and Lebanon.
Israel is a state, but that's fine. I'll give it to you.
Oh, you give that to hell? I like that.
Yeah, so you're 45, man. Come on.
Okay. Okay. Question for the ladies: what's the weirdest or strangest thing a guy had done to get your attention?
Oh God.
We can start here and then work our way.
He found my dad's phone number on the internet and asked him for my hand.
In marriage?
Yeah. I didn't even know the guy. I don't know how he got to him.
Was he one of them boys?
I don't. Yeah.
Okay.
But I don't know how he got to him. I don't know how he knows his last name. How he got to the phone number. He called him at like 6 p.m. at night.
What did he do for work? This guy.
I don't know. He's like.
He owned banks.
I didn't even ask. Like my dad was like, "Who are you?" And he's like, "You know my daughter?" And he's like, "Yeah, I've seen her on the internet. She's super beautiful." And I wanted to ask you if I can fly her out to meet my mama and my dad. And I was like, "No, Dad, no, I don't want that."
Shit.
Yeah.
Well,
super
at
weird.
least he's
I don't
being
know
traditional.
how. Yeah, but how did he get to my dad? I don't have my last name on the internet. Like,
I mean, he's the boys,
anywhere.
man. He knows everything.
Yeah.
That's
They must have seen something.
Was he from
That's
the
some-
land that shall not be named?
No, he was. I think he was from. He was either from like Lebanon or Egypt. I'm not sure. No, but like
How's he alive?
He lives in the U.S.
Oh.
But his like family is from
Okay.
there. He wanted to fly me like to Egypt to meet his family.
Oh, he was trying to end you. No, yeah, in Egypt.
It was
That's the
weird.
top ops.
It was weird. I'm actually going there soon.
Look up the Suez Canal for all my historians out there. No, that's the top ops. They would have got rid of you. They shot a video, blindfolded. Niggas got that flag in the back. Oh, everybody ready to yell in the air. Yo,
I'm
niggas
actually
would have had the
flying there
sword.
in like 3
They'd be
weeks.
like, "Allahu Akbar!"
I'm going to visit.
Infidels. What's going on? Okay.
No.
You get her to Egypt, bro? No.
Don't say that. I'm going to visit there in like 3 weeks. I'm going for a vacation over there.
Shit. Like, yo, niggas would have pulled out the sword. Niggas would have been crazy. Yeah. Don't worry, it's classic. Sorry, they're upset. Kicked in here for a second. Okay, what about you? We ain't no rumble yet. You got chill. Yeah.
Yeah, some guys talking shit all the time. I can't pick the weirdest, but there's one time I used the Chinese TikTok, and I have some friends in it. And one of my friends, he like text me, DM me for like a year, and I didn't reply. And he's doing the same thing. He found my mom. But
what is up with people?
But
like,
but
he's from China,
he
so you
found
know.
my mom. Yeah, he found my mom, but he doesn't find my mom to talk about me. He talked about me at first, and then he started to say, "Can he date my mom?" He wanted to date my mom
What the fuck?
because he think my mom is rich, and he want to he want he want to get money from my mom, and he just trying to date my mom and talk to my mom for like a whole month.
Oh shit.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
And she
I think he
Wait, why was your mom
misused it.
responding for a month? Wait, hold on. Why was your mom responding for a month?
Yeah, my mom did respond.
Your mom was responding?
Yeah,
for a
she
month.
is, and she.
So she was interested?
No, she's not interested at all. She thinks he's
Why was she responding?
She thinks it's ugly, but she just like responding for fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why is your mom on TikTok? Why is your mom on TikTok?
My mom.
Yeah.
You want to know my mom TikTok?
Yeah,
No.
Why is she on TikTok?
Why is she on TikTok? I'm just curious.
Yeah, she have TikTok for like looking at my page.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. What about you? What's the weirdest? The question was real quick. It was what's the weirdest thing a guy did to get her attention? Right?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I don't know. I'm blanking. Mine's gonna be super lame, but recently I was at the Hard Rock and this guy just came up to me and was like, "Come to Tootsie's with us," and I was like, "Okay, I'm down." And then we go, we go in his car.
Was he German?
No.
Oh, okay.
Scheißenhausen.
Nigga walked up with that chopped up mustache.
No.
He was like, oh, okay, never mind. We ain't on rumble yet. Okay, all right. I was about to say. Sorry, go ahead.
No, but then he says he writes music, and the whole way there he just blasted like all of his like unreleased songs and like didn't pause.
Are you sure
them
he
to-
wasn't an artist that got rejected by a certain art school in Austria?
I don't know.
Okay. All right, so he just started playing his music. Sorry, continue on.
Yeah, I don't know. I just thought it was weird.
Okay. Did he smash?
No.
Okay.
Stop the cap.
Yeah.
so.
Come on, man. He just invites you to Tootsie's randomly and like nothing happened?
No, nothing happened.
Bro, she lying, bro.
I have self-control.
Was it you and like your girlfriends or some shit, or was it just
Yeah,
you?
it was me and a girlfriend.
And how many of them?
Like 4.
Man, she lying, man. Nah, yeah, I'll talk
yo.
Well, I will say this: they went to Tootsie's.
They're already getting ass.
Yeah,
so-
they don't got like.
Okay, but just imagine you could be outside, a random girl. You just say, "Hey, come with us." You get in their car and you're going to the spot.
Yeah,
nigga, that's why I don't want daughters, bro. I don't want daughters,
that
bro.
shit is crazy.
Holy.
But wait, real quick, like did they had to like made a move though? They didn't even make a move.
Yeah, he tried.
And then what'd you say?
I was just like, no.
And then what did he? Then what did he do?
He like just acted immature.
Yo, how do you act immature?
Nigga said, "Show me a move."
He got
Fucking
like butt hurt.
How do you get butt hurt?
You could just tell he had like an attitude afterwards.
Okay, so and then did he like go get a chick from Tootsie's or some shit or what?
I don't know.
Were y'all like still in the club?
No, then I left.
Oh, so like he made a move on you at the club,
Yeah.
and then you denied it.
Yeah.
Wait, so you went with him?
Well, yeah, I went to Tootsie's.
Got it.
Nigga said, "Show me a move, Falcon punch."
Yeah.
All right. Well,
okay.
Perfect. So you didn't like him, but you went with him.
Were you like bored?
Yeah.
See, boredom will lead to these things, but I'm telling you right now.
Wait,
like,
you didn't even find him attractive? Come on, man. Stop
I
capping.
mean, he was cute, but then when he pulled that shit in the car, like playing his songs, like really
turned you
loud.
off.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
like didn't even pause them to see like what I thought. He just
Was this your trash?
he was like singing along to them, and it's like awkward. I don't know the words, and I was just sitting there like,
Wait, he sang or he rapped?
That shit was trash.
Wait, what car was it?
it was a Bentley.
Oh,
That's crazy.
Was it black?
He's like, I know him.
Was it black?
Cash?
No. Was the car black?
No.
Oh.
Did you just name
That's
the
your
person?
friend?
You just named the person. I hate
I thought if it was black, I knew what I was.
Damn,
Black.
Cash, you would have
rap
said
music?
Yeah, it was like R&B rap. Yeah.
Did he have like chains and shit? Don't
Maybe
lie.
like one.
One. That's why she got in.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, yeah, the chains, for
whatever.
sure.
Because in my head, I'm like, why'd you get in a car to random nigga?
random
Yeah,
car?
but that's
So
why.
if it's not the change, then what was it?
No, I needed time to kill between going from.
Man, get the.
Listen,
you would have been killed.
You risking it, young lady. You're risking it. Shit. What about you?
No, I don't think that's not as bad as going to Egypt for her. that would have been a rap if she went over there.
Right.
That shit would have been a propaganda video execution on there. Niggas would have went crazy.
I'm in a holy war.
Screaming in Arabic. Yeah,
Holy
bro.
war.
We got the Yehudi. Yeah. Oh Lord. Yeah, but look it up, guys. Suez Canal. Y'all will see what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Top ops for Israel is Egypt. All right. What about you?
My girlfriends are all gonna like die because they for sure know so many of the stories, but I can't remember. The only one I can remember is because it still keeps going on. This guy still continues to this day, and it's probably going on 7 years. Still reaches out to my friends because he keeps going and creating random accounts on Instagram, anywhere, and starts reaching out to all my friends, pretending like he's gonna buy a property for me. I mean, this has been going on for like 5-6 years now, and it's every year consistently, and he hasn't stopped. To me, that's just weird. It's creepy.
Does he close on any of the deals?
Exactly. I'll be like, great.
Where's my house?
Awesome. But I mean,
Fucking-
it's consistently, annually, every year, and he'll reach out to a different broker that's a friend of mine. He'll go into my Instagram. He's like, "Oh, I know Anna, this and that, blah blah blah."
That's so weird.
And by the way, the first place he was gonna buy was in the Aston Martin building. So he keeps trying to stay within a 5-mile radius of where I live. So he does his research and he keeps doing it and keeps doing it. He'll create fake accounts. To this day, he's still doing it. So I have to like cipher it. It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad.
Is the Aston Martin building going to be the tallest building in Miami now?
No, they have another one already going up that's taller, but for right now it is. But I mean, it is what it is. I mean, the view.
There's one in downtown that's gonna be the tallest.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But
It's
Panorama got-
gorgeous building. It's gorgeous, but
is it done?
No, it's not done yet.
Yeah.
It's almost done.
It's for some of y'all wondering, it's right there on the water in downtown.
Have any of you
Miami.
seen what one of them looks like? It's gorgeous.
Yeah, that's
It's been done. It's done. I mean, obviously it was during COVID, but the building is really stellar.
You can see it from here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
What about you? Craziest thing a guy's done to get your attention. Is that what it was? Attention?
Yeah.
Attention.
Go ahead.
Well, I knew the guy and we were like talking off and on.
Okay.
And
What'd he do?
I just didn't want to talk to him anymore. He wanted to take me on vacation. I wasn't about it. So he called the passport agency and reported my passport as lost and my passport got canceled.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Give us his
That's
name.
crazy.
It's like a pedophile name.
Hold on, wait one second. Hold on. Well, okay, hold on. Were you guys like? Did you guys smash?
Yeah, we smashed.
Okay, so
Damn.
how long were you guys seeing each other?
Like 3 months.
Okay, and then
3
he wanted to get your attention, so he canceled your passport.
So like I wasn't answering him. He's like, you know, like I'm not answering him. Like prior to not answering, like the last
got
kind
like
of
100 of those
conversation was like, let's go out of the country.
Yeah.
You know, I'm like, honestly, I'm not interested,
Was it
whatever.
Egypt?
So I ghost. Then my passport is canceled. Next thing I know, yeah.
So basically, because she didn't respond,
Yeah, he said you
his
didn't travel with
reaction
no one.
is, you know what?
You didn't
Fuck
travel with
you.
nobody.
You're not going nowhere. Cancel that shit.
So he tried to get my attention by canceling my which it did get my attention.
Did you hit him up?
Yeah.
Did you hit him up? Like,
yeah, I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with
how'd you find out that your passport is canceled?
Because I started getting like
Emails?
yeah, from
Notifications?
the passport agency. I actually recently went to the passport agency. I literally sat there for like 14 hours to get a new passport.
But I'm confused how
Crazy.
he can call on your behalf.
Yeah,
and get
yeah,
canceled.
I
Yeah.
mean, you have to be like somewhat sly about it. I'm sure like there's a technique. I don't know, but like I get
That nigga was determined.
Yeah.
He said, this bitch ain't going nowhere.
That's my daughter.
Was AI
That's my
involved?
daughter.
Right.
That's weird.
I don't know. That's weird.
yeah,
weird.
that's crazy.
Have you tried traveling since?
Yeah, I just went out of the country, but
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, where'd you go?
Where'd you go?
Bahamas.
Ooh, with who?
With who?
My friend.
A
Who's your
dude?
friend?
A
Which one?
girlfriend, no, a girl. Her family has like an estate
Stop the
there,
cap.
so, or estate.
Did you get in touch with any niggas out there in the Bahamas?
Oh no, but there was
Stop
a
the cap.
crazy ass person that I met, like crazy as
So no niggas try to get at you in the Bahamas.
no, like an insane. I literally am scarred to this day from it. So I was at like one of the local like conch spots.
Wait, where are you
and,
at in the Bahamas specifically?
Nassau.
Nassau, Bimini, Freeport. Where are you at?
It was like Paradise Island type. It's like near. It starts with an L. Like
Is it private property?
yeah, it was like
Okay.
not
It's
like
gotta be,
it wasn't like resort type of deal. It was like houses. Like
Oh,
Her
like
family,
K
her friend's
style?
family, rich.
Probably.
Gotta be.
Yeah.
All right.
yeah. So I went to like the local conch spot, and there was this guy like. He was smoking, whatever. He was like trying to talk to me. I was like, actually, like, I don't want to. All right, I'm just gonna say it on camera. But like, I was like, okay, I'm trying to get weed, and he was like, I got pounds, whatever. So I'm like, word. So I give him my WhatsApp, and I tell him like, okay, I'll let you know. Like, it's one of my last days. I think it's the last day there, so I'm like really not pressed about it, whatever. So I don't answer him. Like, I met the guy for literally 5 minutes max. I have
He was a
never.
Bahamian?
Yeah,
For
I get.
sure.
I think so.
They get
Yeah.
like that. I know what you're talking about. You know
I
exactly.
literally got death threats. I got 5. No.
That nigga was about to take you
I
out
was
the game.
kidnapped. Oh, I was kidnapped. There you
No,
go.
I literally swear, like death threats, 5-minute voice notes, 45 missed calls, threatening my life, telling me that karma's gonna kick my ass, and I'm gonna like literally the weirdest shit ever. Yeah, I know.
You think he
You
works
only
at a
talked to
call
her for
center
5
getting
minutes?
socials?
Swear a 5-minute conversation.
No,
I'm like, how the
Stop the
fuck?
cap.
That is
You sure it wasn't
a
6?
trait.
Maybe 6
is.
minutes.
Because
No,
I
it is.
would do the
Hands
same
down.
shit if it was 6
'Cause
minutes.
Either he want to make money off you or he want to do something to you.
Well,
It was
like,
weird
it's
as
like the call
fuck.
centers
It
that
was
take
so
identities.
weird.
And shit.
Yeah.
Like,
It's the
I
same
wish I
thing.
could get my phone and read you guys some messages. You guys would literally be shook. Like,
But see,
it
that's
was
crazy.
crazy.
Bro,
No,
this
it
is
was
this is no joke. This is why I don't want a daughter, bro. Swear to
No,
God.
yeah.
I don't want a
Yeah.
daughter. That's crazy, bro.
Damn. All right.
Wow.
Fantastic.
So yeah, I was kidnapped. I forgot about that in the Bahamas. Yeah,
You were?
yeah, yeah.
Kidnapped?
We were my friends, and they were like locals. They go
When
there
did
all
this
the
happen?
time. I was like 20.
So the 80s. Just kidding.
Yeah, actually no.
So
I was like
long
in the
time ago.
60s. 60s.
In the 60s.
Long
Yeah.
time
So
ago.
it's more accepted because of the cartels and stuff.
Yeah,
So it's
yeah.
normal.
No, but what, you got kidnapped in the Bahamas. So where at? Where are you at?
So we obviously stupid. Yeah, to the story what she's saying, we went off to the islands off the actual resort, and they always went there. So
Which resort were you at originally?
we were in Atlantis.
Okay.
And then we went off and we went to this private party, whatever, and it was the locals. We didn't think it was a big deal because these guys go there often and we were their bodyguards.
Yeah.
Of course, it's easy
When is
to
this?
know.
2010, 2015?
It's like 1998.
Oh shit!
my God.
Damn!
I'm joking.
God.
I'm
Trump was
joking.
still in
It's a
office.
joke.
Oh,
It's a
what
joke.
year was it for real?
I'm going. I Jesus. I think it was after 9/11 for sure. Yeah.
That's a big range.
Yeah. I can't remember. Honestly, I can't remember because it was so messed up.
Over a decade?
No. It was
Okay.
more recent.
So how did they kidnap you? They just
So we went to this club, right? And it was fun. Had a great time. Obviously, we stood out. I was what I looked like, Latina, whatever, this, that. This girl was French Canadian. I mean, she was tall, blonde. We were leaving. We thought we were leaving with our drivers. They were there. We got into the car. The driver changed out. So when we got in the car, they locked the doors. I noticed it right away. And our guys, like our friends, are gonna get in. They're distracting him on purpose about money. And all of a sudden, he just took off. And we're banging on the doors, banging on the windows. We're like, this is crazy. We're kicking this. And I go, calm down. Let's just calm down. I guarantee they're gonna catch up to us. I mean, this went on for at least an hour and a half. I mean, we're like, we're dead. We're done. And then finally, I guess because they didn't know enough people, they paid somebody. And what they ended up doing was they knew where they were going and they just cornered them off.
So wait, y'all were there with two guys?
With one of my closest friends.
Okay.
And then his business partner. We met up out there because we were gonna just hang out and stuff.
Yeah.
But I had girlfriends that were out there.
You are lucky.
I'm not lying. It was really scary.
They
I was
knew
scared.
locals to know where they're going because
No.
you'd have been gone.
There was 3 guys and I see them all running, and the locals that are friends with our friends because they go there so many times because they're just high rollers, and they're like now, and they just literally got in the car and they just zoomed, and I was like, this is nuts.
Remember when
This
Andrew
is
went
nuts.
to Jamaica?
What, you love the story?
Dude, that's a
You
real
love
thing,
this
bro.
story?
Yeah.
You get you're gone.
Yeah.
Literally.
Goddamn. All right. Well, you're here now.
Yeah, you're still here.
And the police didn't have to get involved.
Yeah.
So your friends were just able to grab you, I guess, in that situation.
No. We ended up having to go and get in touch with the police because it got
The police?
Yeah, because they had guns. They were really gonna just continue. They wanted to
but they
get
held y'all at
ransom.
gunpoint?
Yeah.
The
They wanted,
kidnappers?
they wanted ransom because they knew they were high rollers. This was like a
Okay.
whole thing. So what it was that we got into the car that we were supposed to be in, but they ended up taking the guy out and
Yeah.
they got into the car.
Yeah.
It's nighttime. We're like, obviously we're lit. We don't
Yeah.
care. We're not thinking anything. So we just freaked out. So now, never again.
Yeah.
That's a hard no.
Shit.
Yeah. No.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's a saying in these Caribbean islands, stay on the resort.
No, he's right. And that's
Literally,
when I
stay
learned my
on the resort,
lesson.
bro.
Never again. Doesn't care how nice people are.
When they
Never
say go to local parties, nah, bro, don't go.
No.
Because you don't know what's happening.
Yeah.
No.
And if you don't look like it, yeah, fair enough. All right, what about you? Craziest thing a guy's done to take your attention?
Can't even think of things. The only thing that's like was wild was like some guy was in jail, like incarcerated, sending me letters. Like,
what the fuck?
Yeah.
Did you know him?
No.
Yeah, I was like, wait,
no.
yes, you did.
So I swear.
So this random nigga just had your number in jail?
Did he sign your
No,
DM?
my mail, like my.
Or not, yeah,
no, he
your
sent me
address.
like written letters to my house, and he had put his name. Like he wrote his name. I don't remember his name because like it was like in cursive, but like some foreign name, and then he would put my last name at the end of it. No, I'm sorry. He would sign off the letters like, oh, I hope my queen Andrea Carmona, and then he would put his last name. Like he's like, I hope like my parents-in-law are doing well. Like, and then I don't know how. So I did a segment for my gym at the time where I was like local news. So we're assuming that he saw me in the local news and found my name and somehow had like an in with somebody in jail that could like find me.
Wait, you were on the news?
Yeah, like the local news. Like
Okay.
just they were promoting my gym.
Was he a white?
No.
Oh.
But whatever, he was just writing me letters, and then he made like, so he sent me multiple letters, and the second one he made a reference of like a golden blue goddess, and that's what I was for Halloween that year. So I don't know how, like I'm sure in jail they have connects because I'm like he saw stuff on my Instagram. I was referring stuff to my Instagram, but like he was like, I can't wait to come out and give you the life that you want. I have no idea who this man is.
Did you ever respond?
No, I got like legal people. Like my mom had like legal friends, and they're like, yeah, he's not gonna get out for a long time, so you don't have to worry about him. But we like searched him up and everything. It was like a whole thing.
Wow.
But it was like wild.
Was
it
it a
was
black
scary.
nigga?
I mean, I would assume so. His name, he like
Tyrone.
No, it was
Jamal.
It sounded like honestly, like I don't even know. Like he was Muslim, so he had like a Muslim name. I don't
He
know.
definitely a nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
You know
know.
they all go to prison and convert.
Yeah,
That's
that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was more scary than anything. I don't know, but that was just wild.
That was Jermaine.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So, okay. So you think he got your name through the news? Okay.
Yeah, can't think of any.
What about you? Craziest thing you guys ever done to get your attention?
I don't think it was crazy. It was just a little weird. I mean,
Okay.
I had a group of friends, mostly guys in college. It was like 2 girls, like 4 guys. We were all like a Techno group. And there was this one kid that I guess, took an interest in me. And one day, like, it was like well understood that I was going to be going up to my friend's dorm rooms because we were supposed to pregame together. And this other kid, the guy that did the weird thing, was sitting in there with my friends before, and he had been like harassing them to like hang out with them for a while. And turns out that the reason he wanted to hang out with them was to tell them and very vividly describe how he wanted to eat my ass. And
Me gusta comer culo.
He wants to eat.
I just learned that one the other day.
without ever speaking to me, without ever having like an encounter, like literally in passing, maybe I had seen him, but I didn't even know who this guy was until I walked into the room because the guys thought it would be funny to keep him there until I got there and then be like, hey, like I want to introduce you to the, like, this is XYZ. I was like, hi, nice to meet you. He leaves and then they tell me everything. I'm like, why the hell would you keep him here? Like now if he thought that he could say that to you guys and think that he had a chance, now he's really going to think he has a chance if he actually met me.
So out of all the girls there, he went to eat your ass.
Yeah,
He's trying to eat that ass, girl. Why you were trying to let him?
absolutely not.
Why not?
That's cap.
You don't like your ass ate?
No, thank you.
Not by that nigga.
You took too long.
Yeah, took too long.
You for sure got your ass ate before.
Yeah, you did.
Did you?
Okay.
All right. What about you?
Gay.
Me? I have two stories. You want the craziest,
Oh my lord.
Yeah,
the scariest, or the creepiest?
Damn, she has a couple.
Two.
Let's go with
Two.
the.
Let's go
but
with the. No,
let's do fast forward.
I was walking in Egypt.
You were walking, wait.
Is that real?
You were walking the sands of Egypt.
I was walking like on the
What's your Egyptian niggas,
sidewalk along the road, and there was this taxi driver. I was having my headphones, and he's like, "Taxi, taxi." I'm like, "No, thank you." Taxi, taxi, like 10 times. I'm like, "No, thank you." He's like, "Sit, I will bring you for free wherever you want." I'm like, "No, thank you." And he's like, keep following me. He keeps stalking me. I just like I walk on the sidewalk, one direction. I turn and like walk another direction, and he keeps driving. He makes a U-turn, another U-turn, and comes to me again. I'm like, "What do you want?" He's like, "Come, sexy. Do you want to have sex with me?" I'm like, I start to get less scared.
Did he say this to you in English or Arabic, or what did he say this to you in?
Mixed, kind of body language.
Okay, but it was English and Arabic.
Yeah, like
Okay.
You said body language.
and like I start to film like the number of the taxi, like the plate, and like they have the number, and like start to creep out, and I follow home, and he does it. I go home, he follows me all the way, like he does like 3 times. I walk one direction, he follows me, another, he follows me, and like I was so pissed, I was so scared. I like I didn't. What? No, I put him to jail. I put him to jail
You put him in jail?
Yes, when I came home,
Give me a wine.
when I got home, I was so scared he will follow me to my villa and see like where I go up the stairs and know my apartment.
Okay.
And my boyfriend, he was at work at the moment. Who knows if he follows me and like run after me, and like who knows what would happen? I'm alone at home. So I no, he's at work. He was at work. And when he got from work, he saw that there is something wrong. I was crying. I was hysterical. I was devastated. And he's like, "Okay, baby, let's go to the police." So I had the video and the picture of him, and there are cameras everywhere. So we found the owner of the
Where were you? Were you in Cairo, Alexandria?
Sharm el Sheikh. It's a touristic city.
Bless you.
So we like found the owner, and it was like a freelancer. He was like literally from the small village, like farmers, like kind of like level. He was wild. He was new to Sharm el Sheikh, didn't see any tourists, and like they found him, and he wasn't denying that. Like, no, it was like I didn't see you. It was another woman with the child walking. I'm like, dude, there are cameras. Like,
So they put him in jail based off the cameras?
He didn't want to apologize.
So you
And-
felt his energy, and you forgave him.
No, I had a choice to forgive him
You
or
press charges?
Huh?
Did you press charges?
Sure.
Did you press charges? Like, did you like say, you know what, put him in jail?
So like the policeman talked to him in his language, because I wanted like to give him moral lesson and like you should not do this, like you should apologize. But policeman has told me, Katerina, you cannot talk to the animals like a human. With animals, you have to use their language. What is this?
Land the plane.
Yeah, Chris
Land
is trying to say
plane.
land the plane, like, get to the.
Yeah, so I put like 3-4 guys in the jail in Egypt for harassment, like catcalling and like disrespecting me. And
Okay.
And why are you saying that?
Shit queen.
No one in US. Yeah.
I'm
Be
going
careful.
to shout him in 3 weeks.
Huh?
I'm going to shout him in 3 weeks.
Be careful, baby. So after that funny story that because like it's a small city, all taxi driver they were like usually taxi, so annoying to the tourists. Nobody like they stopped bothering tourists. So it was like very good for the city. I felt like I make a big
What the fuck is she talking about?
like taxi driver, they speak between themselves and they knew the situation, so they stopped stalking girls and like harassing girls. So, like when I die, I'm proud of myself that I didn't do
I'm the
it.
same Uber driver. This one time I go back to home and I take a Uber and a Uber driver and he looked at me. Yeah, a Uber driver, he looked at me. He said, "I'm wearing like the same shirt like this," and he said,
"Flash,
you got a fake tits." I said, "No, I didn't got a fake tit." He said, "Let me touch it so that I can tell it's a fake or not."
That's a good. Hey, you know what? He's smart. Did you let him touch it?
No, I didn't let him touch, but I want to prove it's not fake.
You sure? I cannot believe you got in this debacle with a random ass nigga over fake titties. Like
I put out my middle school, my high school picture to show my tits is not fake.
You were this determined to show a random nigga that you don't know that your titties weren't fake.
I prove you wrong. I prove you wrong today. My titties will. I prove you wrong today. You see my buns.
What the fuck?
Fantastic.
Yo, I'm telling you right now, bro. No daughters, bro.
All right.
This is crazy.
Nah, for real.
What about the creepiest one?
Okay, hold on. I will ask this. Is the creepiest one better than what you just told?
Yes, it
Okay,
was
'cause
like
what you just told was terrible. I'm not gonna lie.
Can you put times 1.5 speed plus on the story?
Yeah.
Like two
So
times.
it's really short. I had a roommate in US.
Okay.
He was like a male, and like I
a
treat
male.
him as a friend, but he obviously fell in love with me when I left because like I felt like his intention
you?
became, huh?
He fell in love with you?
With who else?
No, he just wanted to fuck. Next.
All right. What city were you in? Just so the audience knows.
It's a personal question, not in Miami.
Oh,
What city?
Louisiana, New Orleans.
Oh, you black.
Okay.
So after I left, he sent me the picture on my like pillow in the bed with 4 of my hairs. Like I left some hairs on it, and he said, "I will never throw them. I will keep them. 4 of my hands, 4 of my hairs, and it will remind me of you." And I usually like red nail polish on the kitchen. There was like a black table like this. I was like putting my nail polish, or what's the name of it? Yes, right. And like some of them went on the table. I will never remove this nail polish.
Damn.
I will think every time I look about
No,
it.
she is constantly talking about some dumb ass shit. Like,
Welcome to my world.
yeah, I knew that straight out the gate.
Let me ask real quick. All of you guys gave these stories about these men that did strange things to get your attention. What is your level of respect for all of these men?
I mean, I kind of respected him. He went way out of his way to get
On a
that.
scale of 1 to 10, 10 being you love and respect this guy the most, or 1, what the fuck? Which one is it?
I don't have like disrespect in my situation. I don't have disrespect for him. I mean, he saw an opportunity, he took it. Like I don't think
What's your respect from him 1 to 10? 1 being the lowest.
there's no like disrespect. Like 9, I guess. He's converted to Muslim. He's becoming a man now.
Are you
I
gonna
don't-
smash him though?
No. That doesn't define my respect.
I shouldn't even have asked them that question because they're gonna cap. Look, guys, look. This is what it is. You just heard guys simping on girls, and what ended up happening. Did any of you fuck these guys that did this to you?
No.
Well, except for you, Miss Passport. But yeah, or no. Well, no. In your case, the Bahamian guy, you didn't smash him. But yeah, guys, don't fucking simp on girls. Y'all just literally hurt. Like it never works when you do stupid shit to get girls' attention. Most of the time.
I mean, it was creepy.
It was what? What creepy?
You ain't gotta tell me.
Yeah, I get it.
Disgusting.
But wait, where did you say you were trying to go? Was it
He was
somewhere? No. She said you're going to Egypt.
I'm going to Egypt in 3 weeks.
She's going where she was.
Going to shout him.
She's gonna go
Sharm
meet up with him.
On your Israeli passport?
I have my American passport.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, you
I was
better
gonna
use,
say.
you better use that.
Yeah. No, they won't let her in.
Oh, they won't?
No, they will.
Try it. Go on your Israeli passport. See what happens.
I mean, my friend just came back from there.
How does she go
Don't
there?
scare her.
Okay.
Listen, man. Don't risk it.
I want to risk it.
No, I have my American passport.
Yeah, go on your American. Let's see here. YIMJ5 goes, on Father's Day, I caught flack for saying it's a dad's job to protect the kids from the mom's influence. Then Kim K and Ye was right about not letting North on TikTok. Can you think of a time your father overruled your mom?
Okay, let's move on.
No? Okay. It's a somewhat good question, but I don't know if the ladies could think of something like that. Like that, they're going to have to really think. Ladies, how about this? How many of you had your father in your life? 2-parent household? Oh, all of y'all.
Oh, well, my
Oh, in one home?
Yeah. How many of you guys grew up in a 2-parent household with both your parents? Okay, 1, 2, 3. All right, think of a time that your mom said, no, we're going to do this, and then your dad overruled her. Think of a time, if you can even think of one.
Does that even happen still?
Good point.
Sorry.
What's more important, a father's presence or his influence, i.e. a father that comes home twice a month because he's always working but makes all major decisions, or one that is always there but his wife makes decisions?
If you follow the Andrew method, then you know for sure the one with the influence, because twice a month, but he's respected. He's a superhero of the family. He's the one that like everyone looks up to. Is better than just always being there but being a waste.
Here, can you read these chats real quick? I'm
cool. All right, we got next. Enigma says, W show earlier F&F. Those are the real value shows that men need to listen to. Guys, watch all the other shows, not only After Hours. Marion Duncan on 304 is not all F&F offers. Okay? IRS. Ladies, what is the biggest lesson you learned from your last relationship? Well, that's a good one. That's actually a very good one. We'll start with
mine's too rated R.
Miss. Actually, you know what? Let's go last.
It's rated as shit.
What about you? So, biggest lesson you learned from your last relationship? The biggest lesson.
That trust is not given. Trust is not given, it's earned.
So, he cheated on you?
Yeah. And he expected me off the bat to just like trust him, and he would like complain that I don't trust him, but I'm like, trust is not given, it's earned, and you didn't earn it.
When he cheated on you, could you ever see him the same way or forgive him fully? Or was it always in your head like, you know what, he cheated?
I did forgive him once, and we got back together, and he did it again. So
all right. For you, what'd you learn? Biggest lesson from your last partner?
For me, like I feel like maybe sometimes the things you did for others, they now might be appreciated for it. They might think you're like, this is you're supposed to do.
Like taken for granted.
Like cooking, like for example, like cooking, like I cook for my ex-boyfriend. Like I cook like I'm a good chef. I cook like four times a week. Like four times a week.
Yeah.
And like during like the finals, like super busy, so I cannot cook. So I just say I cannot cook, but he gonna get like mad about it. He gonna say, look at you right now. Like when we first in the relationship, like you cook 4 times a week, but now like you only cook like 1 time for a week. But like I feel like I do that because I love you. That's like you should be like appreciated about it. But it's not what I'm supposed to do.
It's not mandatory.
Yeah.
But you do it out of love.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's
What's your
the thing.
favorite dish to cook?
Not orange chicken, because this is not Chinese food.
I was so tempted to say some racist shit.
I was
like, you can get fried rice, nigga.
Kung Pao chicken. What's your favorite thing to cook?
It's called 大盘鸡. It's a real traditional Chinese food. You know the Chinese
Is it a
food?
dog?
That's not racist.
I was racist as fuck. He was trying to be racist.
It's chicken. It's chicken.
Have you ever eaten a dog before?
Never.
What about a cat?
I'm a dog lover. A cat? No.
No, cat.
No, cat never.
What's the weirdest food you've eaten?
The weirdest food I eat?
In China.
Cockroach.
Come on, fresh.
That's Thai.
Well, like
You for sure eating a cat.
bring off the port.
What?
Brain.
The
brain.
The pig brain? Yeah, pig brain.
What the fuck?
That's delicious.
Why are y'all consuming pig brains?
I've eaten it. It's
It's
terrible.
delicious in Ukraine.
It's terrible.
That shit bombs fuck
It's
y'all, huh?
delicious. It's delicious.
What the fuck? These niggas is Asian and shit.
I know it's gonna be like weird
know how
for
to cook
you.
it?
I mean,
I don't know how to cook
What
it.
does it taste
but
like? Does it taste like chicken?
Tastes like cream.
You said cream?
Yeah, it tastes like it's creamy. It's creamy. It's like
it's gamey.
So you like that slimy ass texture?
yeah.
I feel sick right now.
That's disgusting.
No, you cook it with like chili, with like spice.
Let's just pretend you ate dog.
No, wait, man, give me Fido, bro. Give me Fido.
Yo,
I'm good.
Let's get out
So
of here.
even when you cook it, it's still slimy.
No, like my cooking like is good. It's regular chicken.
But you just said right now it tastes creamy though.
The brain. I said the brain.
Yeah. So
Big
like, when
brain.
you, so do you cook the brain? Do you cook the brain?
I don't cook the brain, but I like it.
What the fuck? So you eating raw brains from the pigs? Oh my god.
Yeah, we gotta go on Twitch and Twitter. So she killed that pig and said, "Fuck what you thought, nigga."
I mean this shit.
Big brain, like you boil it with spice.
And you fry it in the egg.
So wait a minute, you cut that nigga's head off, take the brain out, spice that shit up, and eat it?
Yeah. Yeah.
In
You-
Ukraine?
No,
If
you're
someone,
crazy.
if someone know me, I would do that.
Wait,
yeah.
to a guy?
Yeah.
Do you do it with
That's
the
what
vagina?
I
Now I'm awake.
Oh, baby, try
Let's
this.
go
I
to
love
this
you.
conversation.
Give him the fucking pig. Okay, it's chicken. All right, fantastic.
Pig's brain and bull's balls in Ukraine are two biggest delicacies.
Now I
You
understand.
eating
So
bull
it's
dick out there?
The
That's
balls,
crazy.
not
The
the
scrotum or just the
balls. I don't eat the balls.
Wait, you eat pig brain too?
No, she eating bull cock.
The balls.
Big balls.
All right, but you eat
Delicious.
you eat pig brain as well?
Look
Yes.
at this. Look at
Explains a lot.
Like, that's why I'm so smart.
Oh
my
I see. Okay, what about you? What was the question again?
Disgusting.
Shit, I got my mind got fucked up off
What'd you
hearing about the
learn?
brain.
The question is, what is the what have you learned from your last partner?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes.
What have you learned?
Good question.
Know your worth.
Why?
I feel like
Merch.
I just should have walked away like
Yes.
years later or
Well,
earlier.
What did he?
What-
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. What
did
did
he
he do that made you think that way?
Yeah.
It was
What
like
did-
a lot of things.
Like what?
the
Name one
biggest
thing.
thing. The biggest thing.
He drugged me with Molly.
Wow,
What?
bro. I do
Yeah.
not want a daughter, bro.
Lucky
What the
you.
fuck? What's going on here?
I'm not
That's
surprised
crazy.
after the getting my Bentley situation.
Oh yeah,
Was it
Yeah.
him?
I'm just glad with that.
No.
Thank God.
Damn, that-
were
that
you
was
at like
fun.
a
I didn't
EDC
expect
or
that.
E?
No, I was at home.
Oh, wow.
Home with
What?
Molly.
No, I was
Can-
at home with
Can
someone
I
else.
can I ask how he drugged you?
Yeah, it was like a cup of water.
Oh yeah, the way
Like
you
Molly
put it
water.
in the
So
So you guys were at the crib, and he was like,
Yeah.
"Do you want a cup of water?"
But what was the
No,
reason?
we were in the bathroom and he had brought like a cup of water and I was like too lazy to go get one.
Hmm.
And then so I was drinking it and then like I
Were
was
you
doing my makeup.
pre-gaming?
No, it was like 10 a.m. on like a Tuesday.
What the fuck?
And then like
Oh, that
I
nigga was trying to get you.
no, it's just he was like super into drugs and it was for him, but his excuse was like, oh, I didn't think it would like hit you that hard. But like
Wait.
I ended up going to
What
hospital.
do you mean it was for
Right,
him?
so it causes
You're
the-
saying
causes
no.
the same thing.
No, you said it was for him. The cup was for him.
Yeah, the
That's-
cup was for him.
Oh, so you took my mistake?
So how did he? If you're
I took the cup of water from him, but still, like, regardless, he knew the Molly was in the water and he watched me take it and didn't say
Are you
anything.
genuinely sure that cup was for him? If you
I
just
mean,
claimed right now that he
either
drugged
way,
you,
It's a fucked up situation.
no, but I'm
No,
saying no.
you're trying
you
to
can't. Oh,
justify
but
that
listen,
he
That was
said
her
it for him.
boyfriend, though, is what she's saying.
I get that, but
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
saying like you can't claim that he tried to drug you if you're also saying the same time that you.
But he could have said, hey, don't drink that.
But how did you?
Before-
How did you find out that he drugged you though?
Because, like, I was doing my makeup and then I started to feel it. And I was like, I feel like I took drugs. And I was like, I didn't take any drugs. And then he was like, oh, yeah, the cup of water you
So
took
do you
had
feel like he
Molly."
intentionally drugged
Oh,
you?
so wait,
I
did
feel
you
like
hear how he said
it
that? He
was
goes,
just-
"Oh yeah, that cup that you drank."
Yeah, he's
so
like,
you
"Oh, it had
watched
Molly
to
in
drink
it."
it, and you didn't let her know.
Yeah.
Hey, do you sure?
So
you
he
wanna drink
intentionally
that?"
drugged you then?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
intentional.
I guess.
That's called intentional.
All right.
Wow,
That's
crazy.
Well, at least were you happy?
Yeah.
No, it was like way too much.
I'm so
Molly
sorry for you,
me.
baby.
But it would have been better.
It would have been better if it was like turned down just a little bit.
That's why.
That nigga say, "Were you happy?"
You were too. you were too turned out.
All right.
I would be happy
is
if we
the
drug
future.
it for
Yeah.
free.
Of the world.
I blame AI.
Yeah.
This is my cup drug me right now.
See, AI.
All right. What about you?
What have you learned from your last relationship?
I don't want to say the one thing because I put it this way.
Just say it. Fuck it.
Everyone thinks that I date super fit guys. I don't. I tried it this one time. It's completely not for me. I can't do narcissists. So I just know that I don't want to ever deal with someone.
So you date fat niggas?
I like a little. I don't care about a little pudge. I don't care.
So you don't like fit people?
I love it, but it's just when they're too. Can I say it or not?
Yeah, go
Yes.
ahead.
When they take too many things,
Yeah, PEDs.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, steroid
they
use.
have. ED.
Oh, okay, right.
And I'm just like, I can't do it.
You want to make sure that cock is nice.
Yeah. So I learned my lesson on that. That's it. I just learned my lesson. I was right. Never doing that again. gonna stay in my lane.
That's crazy.
Is that fair to say?
No, it is.
Yeah,
I mean,
That's
I don't knock anyone, but everyone's like, Anna, what do you mean you don't date fit guys? I was like, do you want me to get into the details as to why?
Okay.
No, I'm not gonna do that. It's
guys that do drugs. All right, fair enough. What about you? What'd you learn? Besides not to deny travel requests, I guess.
Why did we skip?
I would say probably to, if you are like ever second guessing anything, or if you're second guessing yourself, or if you're just like always questioning the relationship, then the relationship is not for you. And I guess the second thing I would learn is don't be a girlfriend if you're not a girlfriend. Like, don't do girlfriend behavior.
Oh, don't do GFE.
If if the ring's on your finger, but if it's not like the relationship's not completely solidified. So,
question for you: if you go and work at a law firm and you want to get promoted, would you have to perform at your level or above to get promoted?
You would have to perform above, but that is in a work, like that is in a completely different category.
So you respect your boss more than your boyfriend?
Well, it's not my boyfriend. Like, it would be
But
somebody
your potential
that I'm talking
boyfriend.
to. Yeah, but in my case, like, this was somebody that I was talking to for a year.
Could you have seen yourself with him at the time, like in the long term?
I saw myself with him. but
Okay,
I don't
so you
think-
feel like that you respect your boss more than someone that you could see yourself with long term?
No, but
Then why would you perform better for your boss than?
I probably wouldn't perform better. I mean, at my core, like, of course, you want to be the best girl you can be for this guy that you like, but like, don't go above and beyond out of your way to be the best girl ever if this guy is having 3 of you. Like, if there's 3 others of you in his life, like, I just don't think. I don't know. I personally learned, like, never forfeit other connections that you can, like, maybe form, never, like, adjust your schedule to fit his if, like, he's not committed to you. And
So you're saying, in a nutshell, if the guy is not fully committed to you, don't give him all your effort.
yes, and I think you'll know if he's not fully committed to you. Like, if you're out here like, oh, is he committed to me? Is he not? Like, that question alone answers your question. If you're questioning the commitment level, then you are not his girlfriend and he is not your boyfriend, and you're free to do whatever you want and he's free to do whatever he wants.
If you want to go to Yale or Harvard, are they looking for a certain type of candidate?
Yes, and that mindset is what I originally had.
Okay, hold on.
But I learned
Are there
otherwise.
many qualified candidates that apply to the school?
For sure.
Do you know what the acceptance rate of these schools would be typically?
Probably like 3-4%.
Yeah. So if you want to work at a prestigious law firm or go to a high-end school that everyone's applying to, wouldn't it be fair to say that you have to have exceptional performance?
I agree. You have to have exceptional performance, but how long?
Now let me ask you this. One more thing. Are there more attractive men that have status, money, charms, good looks, etc., or attractive women?
I believe that there's probably more attractive women in the world, but there's
Hold
more
on, stop,
successful
stop.
men.
Okay, so there's more. You said what? There's more successful men
I
than
think
beautiful
so.
women?
I think there's probably more beautiful women than successful
Oh,
men.
just like there's more applicants than there are prestigious colleges and prestigious jobs, correct?
Correct.
So wouldn't it be fair to say that you need to perform to keep said position?
Yes, I agree. But if he doesn't like you, he doesn't like you. Doesn't matter how often you cook. Doesn't matter how
Really?
often you clean. This is from my personal experience. 'Cause
But have you ever thought? Have you ever sat there? Have you ever thought
If
that
he
maybe he
performs
doesn't
that
like
part.
you because of the lack of those things? though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For this case, this specific case that I'm talking about, I know for 100% fact it wasn't because there was a lack. It was completely just like
Were you providing those things that were lacking in this case?
100 like more. Yes,
For
I
how
was a
long?
wife.
That's what I bring up too. I feel like guys get comfortable. This is like my thing. Like you
No,
do
but
all
you
these
can't,
things.
You can't teach an old dog new tricks. If
Exactly.
you trained him that way and you did this with the anticipation that you were gonna be something, and
Yeah, like
you
wife,
and
yeah.
you projected it, and you Like you literally you lied to yourself. Like
Yeah.
you you saw the red flags.
She's always salty.
Yeah,
Thank you.
100%.
Like
That's
it's
the lesson learned.
So she took a guy serious.
So
that-
exactly,
that-
you
that
took
didn't
him,
like her.
you took him serious before you should have. At
Yeah.
the end of the day,
100%,
at the end of the
that's
day,
what I learned.
that was his lack of performance. He wasn't giving you what you needed, but yet you totally disregarded
I
it.
ran with it.
But
Yeah.
then now
like,
you blame
maybe,
him.
Maybe today he's not giving me what I need, but tomorrow he will.
Look,
So,
man,
yeah.
look. This is what I mean.
wanna see the
Hold
red
on, stop the
flags.
show.
Yeah.
Stop the show. This is what I mean when I say women give each other terrible fucking advice. What if I told you that if you had stuck it out, been a good girlfriend, stuck with him through all the bullshit, etc., and you just won the war of attrition, you more than likely would have gotten his commitment. But girls don't want to be patient. Girls don't want to wait. They don't
There's
want to
no
forego
way.
all the options and opportunities that come their way. Which
Do
is
you
cool.
feel that way in
With
Miami
this-
though?
100%.
You do for real. Honestly.
Look.
But at what cost at that
It is
point?
very difficult.
Do you know how much time a girl typically loses in Miami waiting and thinking, okay, yes.
Especially
'cause-
you. Yeah.
Oh, shit, I'm not getting any younger.
Yeah,
That's for sure.
Look,
And
look.
don't get me wrong. What I'm saying is I did do what you're saying for many years. And most of the people that I know and that know me can say that 3 of my exes have come back to me and said, I'm sorry, because you did do the extended time, which is a waste of my time. 5.5 years, 7 years, and I'm not gonna say the details because it's not for the conversation. Health situations, health, meaning this person was probably going to pass, and I stayed. Maybe not. That's me staying committed. Now let's go to the asshole, the narcissist. I said I can fix him, but if somebody can't be fixed that doesn't want to be fixed, yet they lied to me, and I said, wait. But they're lying to me and they want to put in the effort. They go to therapy. They do all this. Yes, I understand what you're saying. Unfortunately, you're going to just have to gamble that time and hopefully it pans out, but it doesn't always pan out. We're in the day and age where it doesn't pan out most of the time. It's just Miami's an animal. Maybe in the Midwest it would.
I would argue it doesn't pan out because women want to field options. Women want to double dip. That's what I've noticed with most modern day women in general.
Okay.
Here's the thing. We can't talk about your situation because you don't want to give all the facts. You know what I mean? I guarantee
I
there's
gave you
things
a big chunk of it.
Yeah. Well, we don't know his side all the way either. But
That's
what-
why I don't like to say it because I like people to be here to defend themselves.
Yeah. My point is this. Women typically want instant gratification. They want to be able to have a boyfriend that takes them seriously while simultaneously still being able to have certain options, have certain opportunities, etc. My thing is, if you showed that you were different from other girls, show that you're committed, show that you're going to stand by him, even if you find out that he's fucking other bitches or whatever, that would set you apart from a lot of girls. The thing is, a lot of girls have ego. They think that their value is higher than their man's, and they think, I can do better. And the reality is, a lot of times, you can't do as better as you think you can. So what I'm saying is that if you want a guy that's top tier, that's extremely attractive, that has options, you're going to have to rise and be the cream of the crop from all the other girls and show that you're different. But the reality is, most girls have an overinflated sense of self-worth, and they think that they can do better. And that's fine. Go back into the marketplace and think you can do better. But understand that you probably can't.
Yeah.
No, I agree with your point, what you're saying for sure.
Yes, I think
You have to
honestly,
definitely-
was this guy like attractive, exceptional, had his shit together?
Yeah, I mean, he was definitely had his shit together, attractive, tall, whatever. But
So realistically speaking, like if he's that guy, right? Do you think you're gonna find another him fast and he could find another you?
I mean, he hit me up, like he recently hit me up. This was like 2 years ago, but he hit me up like,
That's not recent. That's not recent. That's not recent. 2 years is not recent.
Yeah, I mean, that was my most like I don't do relationships. So that was the last person that I committed myself to. But after that, like recently, 2 years later, he like reached out to me and basically telling me like he realized that I was very different from other people, and after he experienced other girls, he really like went through like this spiritual like basically awakening on like the type of man that he is. Like that's basically what was described to me.
Yo.
So but during that
Sell her
time
dream.
period,
Sell her dream.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but during that time period, like it doesn't matter how good I would have been, like he was in a completely different headspace than me. And like I think as a
Imagine
guy,
if you stuck it out.
I stuck it out for a very long, like I would have just been cheated on. Like
And?
I would have, and that would have been so
That's what
hard
comes
for
with the
me.
game when you're with a winner. Like that's one thing women need to understand. If you're with a dude that's tall, attractive, has his shit together, you think he's not gonna fuck other bitches?
But then when you come out on the other side as the winner, the one that stuck it out,
Yeah.
you're a shell of yourself. You're miserable. You're depressed.
Not if you look at it from the correct way.
And
If
what
you're
is the correct way?
The correct way is understanding that if you are with a man who is a winner, who is attractive, who makes a lot of money, and understanding that that comes with him fucking other girls, you and him can laugh at the girls that he's fucking with together.
Yeah.
As opposed to looking at it like, oh my God, like this nigga's disrespecting me. He's fucking all these other bitches. You guys could literally be looking at the girls that are trying to fuck him and be laughing at this bitch together for thinking that she has a chance to be in the position that you're in. Because you're the one who's going to be getting all the praise. You're the one who's going to be getting flown on trips. You're the one who's getting your nails paid, your rent paid, your bills paid, all those things. But she's not going to be getting any of that. All she's going to get is some dick and bubblegum.
Yeah.
She's going to get
a valid
that.
point. It's a valid point if you're both on the same page, but that's usually and typically not the case because emotional connections do end up happening. And I think, in my personal opinion, if you are fucking other bitches,
Have you been to a zoo before?
Yeah, I have.
When you went to the zoo and the lion was there, did you jump in?
No,
Why?
because the lion's gonna eat me.
Oh, so you understood that without the lion telling you, by the way, I'm going to eat you if you come in here, right?
Yeah.
So wouldn't it be fair to say that you got to exercise a little bit of common sense and discretion? Understand if you're with a guy that's exceptional, that has more options and more levers than you, he's probably going to exercise those options.
Yeah, and I'm explaining that now. I understand that that's a valid point, and I get it, like 100%. That
Yeah.
makes
So
sense.
even if he's not honest with you and doesn't tell you up front, I want to fuck other bitches, it's probably going to happen, right?
Okay, but that's emotionless sex is one thing, but then I think the big issue that would be presented in that case is the fact that you don't know if your man is making emotional ties with these women. And like, if genuinely you know for a fact that he's just going out, fucking the bitch and coming back home to you, that's very different. But that's usually not
You
the
want to
case.
know how you can know?
How?
It's when you're the only one getting that type of praise.
I don't know.
But how would you not know if he's literally showing it to you all the time? If he is constantly making sure that you're the one that he comes to home to every single night and he's talking to.
I've had multiple friends that literally have been that I am
Have
the
you
queen.
though? Have you?
I have. I've never been
So
in a
how can you
relationship
say
before.
your friends are going to take, like
But
you just said earlier, women
listen,
give each other horrible
they're-
advice. So
they're
that's
the queen. I get it. They're
Let me-
the queens of
let's
the
get a litmus test
relationship.
on that because I want to see what
Yeah,
ladies think here
okay.
real fast. How many in a relationship? Who's the prize, the man or the woman? Raise your hands if you think the woman is the prize in a relationship. Raise your hands.
You said the women is the prize.
Weird in a relationship.
I don't know.
The woman is the prize in a relationship?
For me, it's kind of like it's
Okay, ladies. In a relationship between a man and a woman, who's the prize in general? The man or the woman? The woman. Okay, how many of you think it's the woman? Raise your hands if you think it's the woman. Everybody. Everybody.
Fucking crazy. What the fuck?
Okay, fair enough. So pretty much everybody except for her. Okay. I just wanted to get a litmus test on that. Sorry, continue on your point.
All right. So they're the queens of the relationship. I love you. Like, I'm coming home to you. Let's move in together. You're my queen. The entire time, this man is literally having a relationship with another girl.
Concubines.
They're just side pieces.
Yeah, it's not a big deal.
In my culture,
same
in my
type of-
culture, it's they protect the home as long as the home is respected and the queen is the queen and stays the queen. The king is always king and queen.
Yeah.
But again, I'm not condoning it or condemning it. What I'm saying is it's a cultural thing. At the end of the day, I'm not good with it, but I know that I don't share well. I just don't. Honestly, I just don't give a fuck. I don't want to have the patience or the mindset of it. I understand his point completely because I grew up in that. That is my culture to the T. Like my dad had this, my mom was this. She controlled the house, meaning like that she was a queen. Nothing ever got past the home. It wasn't a glass house. It was a house. It was a home. Now, what you're not understanding is because you haven't been there, you haven't experienced it, so you can't talk to it, but you have an opinion, which is fair. They come from a culture because this is something that they are trying to explain. But again, this is where empathy doesn't resonate with women or girls or younger girls. This is something you can't teach. Like, I can't teach a man to be a woman. A man can't teach me to be a man. It is what it is.
I think what I'm basically saying is that if a girl gets with a guy who's very attractive, and you know he's attractive, and you know other women want him, he's probably gonna fuck other bitches. So it's better to just accept the reality. Hey, if you could find a guy that's tall, attractive, charming, has money, everything is gonna be monogamous to you, great. But the reality is you ain't gonna probably get him.
Yeah, you ain't for sure.
Because
that particular
I think because the problem is that women think that they're equal to a higher status man, and the reality is you're not. That's
How
the
do you
problem.
feel about the reverse when you see these old dudes with these hot ass chicks and then they get pissed off when they go and fuck a guy?
Like old guy that's with a
Let's just
younger
say it's
girl?
another guy that maybe he might not have as much. Maybe he's not in the billion status, but he got millions and he's decent looking. He's better looking and he's
Kick
also
that girl to the
younger.
curb.
Yeah, he's that man.
Like if a girl cheat, like it's not the same as like when a chick runs out and fucks a dude. Is like when a dude fucks another girl. Like A dude can love multiple women, but a woman could really only love one man.
I understand your
Like
point.
she can't do it. Like if a girl's truly in love with a man,
Are you sure about that?
you fuck other guys when you're in love with your man?
No.
Okay, then why are you
So
arguing?
then why are you
for it?
arguing that then?
No, women are very much built differently. They love hard,
I
and
mean, you're built
men
different,
can
yeah.
have different loves for different women.
Yeah,
That
like
is
women
normal.
are like that. The reason why
Again,
it's
it's
such an
not right.
issue.
I'm not saying it's right, but
The reason why it's
it's
such an
reality.
issue when a girl cheats is because it's the biggest form of treachery. So like, I get what you're saying. Like you were offended, like he's cheating on me, whatever. But maybe you were his favorite girl, and then you walked out.
I get what you're saying.
I don't know. I think it takes a certain type of woman. Like, I really not respect is the wrong word, but like you have to be a different type of girl to sleep at night with your man, like knowing that like he's fucking other girls. Like you have to be a completely different.
Are you
type
okay
of
with
girl.
a more average man, 5'7", 37 to 50K per year?
I think I'm young, I'm 22, but I think like at this age, I've kind of like started to realize like I would rather be, either way, I want to be like emotionally stimulated, but I'd rather be with like an average looking man that emotionally stimulates me rather than somebody that's like super sexy and whatever.
Stop the cap.
And
So 5'7", 37 to 50K per year. Are you okay with that? That's an average man.
I mean, like,
There you
I just
go.
don't know.
You're not okay with it.
Yeah,
You're not okay with it.
she's a
There you go,
pain.
bro.
Okay,
Like
but
that-
like, I'd rather.
So here's the thing. Women want to basically be like, bitches want to be multiple year NBA champions, but not shoot at the gym at night. That's really what it is. That's what it comes down
I'd
to.
shoot it at the gym at night though, and it gets you nowhere.
You're
like,
not shooting
so.
shit. You ain't shooting shit. You shot 3 shots and said, I'm out. I'm tired of this shit. I want a championship.
It's too long.
Like, that's what I'm trying to say. Yo, women want a top tier guy without paying top tier problems. You expect him to pay the bills, take care of you, be charming, be charismatic, have all these things in line, and just fuck you?
It's
Bro, niggas don't make money, go to school, become successful, be the fucking pinnacle to fuck one bitch. This is crazy to me how girls think, oh, be loyal to me. Fuck out of here. I was loyal to my drive. I was loyal to me. I was loyal to making money, becoming successful, being this guy that you would want in the first place. Then you want to sit here and tell me, oh, but no, don't have sex with other girls. That's fucked up. But if we flip the roles, and I wasn't tall, I wasn't good looking, I didn't have all this money together, I wasn't charming, I didn't emotionally stimulate you as you want, you would never give me a fucking chance.
Nope.
Crazy. Like, yo,
Mark, can I add something?
Yeah, go ahead, please.
So you guys all
not picking on you, but this is how women think in general, how you think. Like, I deserve a top tier guy without dealing with top tier problems.
The one thing though is like from this guy, I never expected him to do anything for me in terms of finance, like at all. And that's like.
But did he have money?
He had money.
So you wanted it for the potential.
Would you have wanted him if he didn't have money?
Come on, man. Stop the cap.
I
Would you have
really
stayed
like
as long
this
if he didn't
guy's
have money?
soul.
I think it added to it.
Sorry.
loved his
Would you
soul.
have stayed with him if he didn't have
She was
money?
young too.
I don't know. I was young. I
No,
was
she
2
was
years
young.
young.
So McQueen had some. Go ahead, McQueen. Sorry.
So you guys, can we get the same show of hands for the girls that said that they are the prize in the relationship?
Oh, it was all of them.
All of us.
It was all of them except for her. Yeah.
Okay. Can I ask you this for you ladies that say that? Do you as a woman have to have money to attract a man?
No. No.
What's your definition of prize?
No. Just answer the
Okay.
question. Do you need to have money to attract a man?
Well, I'm not.
We cannot be
No,
broke,
I'm just saying though. You're still a woman.
No, I'm saying in my opinion, I was raised differently. I was raised completely different. So
you're not one of the girls.
No, she disagrees. She's the only one that said that.
Okay,
She's the
for
only.
sure.
All the
Okay.
other girls except for her said that the woman's surprised.
So do you guys need money to attract a man?
Yeah.
No.
No, you do
No,
not.
you do not.
No, you do not.
No, you do
No, you do
not.
not.
No, you don't.
I think we did. Like we cannot be the
No, you do
girl.
not.
We
Right
cannot be
now,
the
you
girl.
ain't trying to get some multi-billionaires.
You don't need
You
to
don't
attract
need
a man.
You don't need
You
don't need
have to
that bank
carry
account.
yourself
You
well.
don't.
You just have to be
That's
attractive.
money
Carry
to
yourself,
come
take
from
care of
the
yourself.
vibe.
That's
You just
how-
said yes or no?
No, I said you don't.
Okay.
She said
Because I feel like you are like you feel like a broke bitch, like you make no money at all. You just have a pretty face. I have nothing potential, nothing.
Well, no
No
ambition.
goals.
Men aren't caring about that.
But men will think like you just a broke bitch. You just
That's not true necessarily.
that's not necessarily true. The guy should always be earning money.
That's not necessarily true.
Ladies, just answer McQueen's question.
Let me finish first.
Go ahead. Ask your question and let them. Go ahead.
You said no. You said you don't need to have money, and you said a lot of y'all said yes.
No, you don't need money.
You don't need money. Okay.
Who says yes to need money? 1, 2.
Okay.
I'm curious.
So let me finish.
Yeah.
So, do you need a career to attract a man?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think
No,
so.
you do not.
We do.
Okay.
We do not.
No.
No.
We do not.
I don't want to say that I'm right, but I did mention before women lack empathy in the male experience.
Do you need status
You
to
guys,
attract
you
a
guys are
man?
not. You guys got to clear your
Let me
head,
finish.
clear
I'm
your
sorry.
head. Yeah.
Do you need status to attract a man?
What do you mean static?
Like, do you have clout? Do you need clout to attract a man?
No. No, I don't think so. No.
Okay.
I feel like they would.
Do you
prefer
need
if
to be
you're
the
not.
most fit girl in the world to attract a man? You don't, right? Guess what? All 4 of those things that I just named, every man needs to have for them to even attract some type of girl. And you guys are the prize?
I disagree.
And if you lack one, the other has to be exceptionally high to make up for it.
And y'all are the fucking prize?
But like,
you guys are so clueless. You think that girls need money to attract women? That's how I know you fucking lost.
You see what you did there, ladies? That was excellent.
Yeah.
By the way, real quick, girls.
Very true.
Who told you that you need these things? Who told you that?
This is just something that I've come to believe myself.
No, how'd you find it though? How'd you find it?
Who told you that?
Who told you that?
My thought process is thinking of the type of man I want to attract.
No. But
Sorry.
okay, so you just came up with that in your head. Who told you
Yeah.
that you need money to attract a man? Who told you that?
my parents,
My
they
father.
say like you cannot be a girl that like always. You know, you like if you like if I'm
It's
a
fine. You
broke
answer to your
bitch-
parents. What about
Yeah.
you? Who told you that?
Who told you that?
What? I make my own like.
No.
Yeah.
Okay,
but where did that
How
come
did you
from?
come
Where did it
with
come
that
from?
idea
Also, like,
that you needed
my
money?
personal
Well, I didn't
experience.
say that we needed money.
Oh, it's only me.
I didn't
No,
say
It was
that.
just me and her.
Yeah, you and her. But you agree with career though, right?
Yeah, I think you have to have ambition.
Okay.
I don't think
Who
you
told
can
you
just
that?
be
Who told you
lazy.
that?
Ambition.
I mean,
Like-
if like any other guy, like why would I want a guy that like literally has nothing going on in his life?
Okay, so she's trying to say attraction
Yeah,
symmetrical.
yeah.
All right, what about you? What made you say you need to have money or a career to get a man? Where'd that come from?
I really think like guys do not care about like how or what your career is or how much money you make.
Why'd you say it then?
I said I don't think they care.
No, you agreed about career though.
Career, yes, because well, this is the reason why.
Fuck, nigga.
Well, I don't really actually, honestly, it's been ingrained in me that you are supposed to provide some sort of substance to a man. Like towards my dad always says, like if you have nothing to offer, if you're not intelligent, then you're gonna have no substance.
But is that necessarily a career?
I think it isn't a career, but it's a passion. Like you have to be passionate about something. I don't
But does
know.
that mean you have to have a career? You said specifically career, not being passionate or being interested in something.
I guess it doesn't necessarily have to be in a career, but you have to be passionate
Hold
about
on,
it.
let her finish. What?
I don't think it necessarily has to be in terms of a career. And also, to be honest with you, I literally don't think you have to be anything as a woman. Like a guy is just gonna like if he likes you, he likes you.
Yeah. Goddamn.
I mean, like I don't know.
This is why women should never be in positions of
What
power.
do you know?
All right, what about you? Oh, you roll your eyes. You don't agree?
So one of power.
I said
No.
women shouldn't be in power because they're indecisive like that. But sorry, go ahead.
About the career thing, I just think it's an ambition thing. Like how she was saying, like I know you guys don't care. It's just more of a personal preference. Like I want to attract.
But
This
we
type of
asked you,
man.
what does a man? What do you think? Do you think men care about it? That was the specific question, not what you think. It was what the man thinks.
Honestly, it depends because I generally think some do because they talk about like, oh, I'm not just gonna like date a girl who's a bum and like doesn't do anything for herself, doesn't care about herself. So like I take that to a high standard.
When did you hear that?
I don't know, just throughout the years, just social media.
But
on social media?
Yeah.
But can you admit that men
is
will
not-
lie to get what they want?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
So have you ever thought for a second? All right, I'm hearing these things from random dudes or guys that are trying to sleep with me. I'm hearing TikTok videos, or maybe my parents might have an idea. But what do I think about this? Is this really true? And then here's another part of that question. Do you ever ask a man what he really wants from you? Ever? In your life?
I've asked the question.
What did he tell you?
The exact answer. It was a long-winded and very emotional conversation, but basically like commitment and honesty. That was the main point of the
And
conversation.
anywhere that did he mention career, money, maybe fitness? None of that, right? So how did you get the idea of you need all these things that McQueen just said?
Well, again, there's a reason why I'm not with that person.
Are you on some dumb shit right now?
No, I swear.
Come on, girl.
The
I
whole
swear.
point is that we're saying in a nutshell, it is so simple what men want, but you guys never ask questions
But
what
that's
men really want.
generalized. That's generalized. In my case, like yes,
Has to be.
yeah, correct. for the sake of the show, yes.
It's not really generalized. It's scientific. What men and women are attracted to. It's almost hardwired in us.
Well, I disagree.
What do you disagree with specifically? Go ahead.
Well, I don't think men are necessarily attracted to someone that has nothing like to put on the table.
Who keeps telling you that?
Excuse me.
What are you, a waitress?
The things that men want, the things that like, because you're right, we don't want a woman that doesn't bring nothing to the table. But what you think what you think that we want from a woman to bring to the table is not what we want.
Then what is it?
We want a girl to bring.
Hold on. That's the scary part.
Yeah.
It's scary. No. I was gonna say it's scary. You could tell her, but it's scary that you even have to ask that.
Yeah.
Notice how I said this in the first 20 minutes of the show. I said women lack empathy about the male experience.
They do. Like even
men have to understand women to attract women, but women do not have to understand men to attract them.
Yeah. Like her earlier, like she was immediately like, yeah, they need money. No, we don't care about that shit.
For real, like because I think like what
That's in that pig brain. You gotta start getting that pig brain.
What kind of like attraction like we are talking about? Like if the man like if we only want a pussy, like
That's not what we
of course we don't. Of course, like we don't have money. Like we have no career. We just have the big boots, a big booty. That's it. But like if
in her defense though,
but
like
if you want a man to like really like attracted by your like person, like he gonna respect you, he gonna put you in the same level, you're gonna have your career.
Okay, let me give you an example.
Yeah.
There's been many men that are very successful, very wealthy, and they take a girl out of the strip club. That was her career. Do you think he cared? He goes, what do you want to do? Do you want to stay home? Do you want to do something else? You could do whatever you want. Just hold on to that thought. Process that. Now reverse it. Does it look like you would ever go for a guy that's a busboy or whatever the case is, if he was a millionaire or a busboy? Okay, two different guys. Now that same guy looks amazing. He's fit. Okay, which one would you go for? Same, everything's the same minus his income. Who would you go for? Because this goes to what his points were. If they don't hit on certain points, one has to come up to compensate for the other, where a girl does not. That's the point. A girl could be literally broke. She could be missing a tooth. She could be doing whatever it is. There's no expectations. The guy just vibes with her, likes her, wants her pussy. You don't need a career. You want a career? That's your choice. You have passion? That's fine. That's awesome. But to think that you would ever go for a guy in the same sentence, that guy, oh, wait, he's a busboy. You didn't go for him. Now he's super successful. Now you'll go for him? Yes. And don't tell me no, because you're full of shit.
Yeah.
So these are the differences. The girl works in a fucking strip club or is a busser. Then she has a career. I'm going to guarantee he didn't give a fuck what she was doing. Did not care. I guarantee he didn't even ask. The guys that ask is now a new culture of pussies. At the end of the day, at the end of the day, you wanted to cook, clean, do all this stuff and have a career? Come on, brother. Get a grip.
Come on, brother.
Do you want me to do here? Let me paint you a pair of brass balls, put your signature on it. Here's the fucking medal. I just took him from the guy that I'm gonna go fuck now. Come on, please. And that you know that you guys are just not thinking the thought through. You guys are literally listening to what they're saying, and then you're backpedaling. Think before you answer. Take yourself out of the equation, and then also put yourself in the shoes of the question before you answer.
This years of experience.
Yeah, really experienced.
Fucking shit sucks, man. Learn fast.
No. What you were gonna say? Something? Go ahead.
Yeah, it's also about like intentions. When she goes on a date to use the guy to cover up her needs, like if she doesn't have a career, doesn't have money, like to be her provider, like a sugar daddy, or just from abundance, because like she doesn't need to close her needs emotional or like any, but like because she likes him and she feels him, he likes his soul and mind and like chemistry. So I think the woman should have her money. Like if she's totally broke and she's desperately searching for someone to
what the fuck? So you understand what I'm saying?
Damn, this nigga really talking about shit.
I think you're missing the point. All he's simply asking is that do you think men care about a woman's money and career?
at some point.
You think at some point?
Yes. If she's like no one, nothing, like how she can interest him? She must have something to like.
Okay, let me be
have
very.
passion.
Let me just be blunt with all of you guys. Men don't give a fuck about your career or your money. Okay, if you're passionate about something, cool. But men in general are never gonna say, "Let me see your your W-2s. Let me see your taxes. Let me see how much you make."
Just do something.
And I'm good. There's a biological reason for this. Remember how I told you attraction is biological? It's not what you think it is. It's not. It's women look for security. Men look for beauty. Very simple. Since the beginning of time, men want a girl that has we can replicate with. Women want a guy that they can get protection from. That's just how it is. Reproductive value, protection value,
legacy.
Yeah. Why do you think men are attracted to girls that are young, hot? They get fertile signs, long hair, etc. They look for someone who's going to be able to have a healthy child. Women, on the other hand, look for a guy that's tall, has money, strong, confident, ambitious. That's survival value. You women.
Dumb,
what?
Even though the pretty girl is dumb. Like,
Hold on. See, this is the problem. You think a career and money means a girl is smart. There's a lot of women that have career and money and are fucking stupid.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of women, and there's a lot of women that
Yeah.
don't have a career and money and are very intelligent and inquisitive. Just because a woman doesn't have a career or money does not mean that she's dumb.
I agree.
It could be either way. So what I'm saying is that men and women are very different. We don't look for the same things. No guy's gonna go to a girl and be like, "Oh, I need you to protect me and provide for me." No girl's gonna want to do that for a man. Would any of you want to be with a man that you can't protect you?
Fuck no. Sorry.
So why the fuck? Or any of you guys want to? Are any of you guys gonna pay the bills for a man? Realistically speaking.
Some men do ask in US.
Yeah, but are you gonna be with that man?
No.
So okay, if you're not gonna pay the bills for a man, why the fuck should I care about how much money you can make?
Ooh.
It's pragmatic.
Answer me that. Like, if you're not gonna pay the bills anyway, and you're not gonna take care of me, why the fuck should I care how much money you make?
Please tell me.
Well, I can pay for myself so that you won't pay for me.
But I'm saying though, why should I care about how much money you make if you're not gonna pay my bills?
He's saying what he's going to care about. You're going to care about that. But a man is not going to care about that because it's already set in stone in the culture and the biologically that he's going to be the one by default in the relationship paying the bills.
But
so why would you have to worry if he's going to be doing it?
If we have kids in the future, like if I make more money, like which means that your pressure will be less.
You won't make.
But are you gonna actually be with a guy that you make more money?
You just said you wouldn't.
Yeah.
You just chose the guy that's not a busser. You just chose the financially stable guy.
Got him.
But you answered it yourself, and then you just you keep going in circles.
And here's the thing: some of y'all are college educated, and actually, UM right here, WVU, like you guys are college educated. But this is what I mean when I say women lack critical thinking skills. The reason why we don't care how much money you make is because it doesn't benefit us. What if I went on a date with you and I told you I had an extensive Louis bag collection? What would you say?
Fuck do I give a shit?
I would say I'm really into fashion. That's interesting.
Okay.
You'd be like this nigga.
And then I went on to tell you about my Jordan collection and how much I drip, and I showed you my little collection. What'd you think?
I would think it's a turnoff because
Why?
I think that people who actually really have it, they don't really speak upon it. It's just kind of a universal.
It's not going to add any value to you.
Yeah.
Does it benefit you in any way for me to be dripped out and dressed well and be fashionably sound?
Kind of. Only for image purposes.
But does it
honestly.
benefit you as a woman being my girl?
Is it gonna make
so
you
why the
prettier?
hell should I Why the hell should I care about you making money if it's not going to benefit me?
I agree. I honestly know for a fact that men do not care about how much money a girl makes, and if
Why should I
there
care about
is-
your career either then?
You wouldn't. You really wouldn't.
So
I
you
agree.
see now?
Yeah. I agree.
Now you agree. Before you didn't.
I want to hear.
really
I want to
always
hear your
agree.
thoughts though on this answer. Like
What?
That you guys would care or men would care because of the like impact or influence it would have on your future kids. Like the
What?
example that you would set for your kids.
No, it's not about that. See, he's not saying that. He's not saying for you not to have a career. You guys keep on taking two components away and combining it. One has nothing to do with the other. If you want a career, totally your prerogative. If you have a passion, totally your prerogative. To base a decision as to why he's going to date a chick is not going to be on that at all. Because you keep thinking like a woman and you're not being empathetic to how things are spun and how things are viewed and how things and the challenges that they see. So when you say you're the prize, in comparison to what they have to do to win over a girl is not like we're in the Stone Ages where you just create a fucking stone or you start a fire and go, like it's just fucking not. And let's just be fucking real. You're not gonna go for the fucking busboy. You're gonna go for the fucking financially stable guy. There is where your legacy is. That is what's gonna teach your child to be successful, to be strong, to be a man or be a woman or a girl that goes for another one like him. It's called, I want to teach the same shit. That's what you're going to worry about. When you have a kid, you're going to understand that. You're going to say, I want a good father, like the question that was on there. 2 times a week, but very successful, very supportive. Is going to show his influence for the rest of the life, for the next generation and the next generation. You guys have to stop thinking like this current culture. It fucking sucks.
Right.
It's completely stupid. You're getting dumber by the fucking day.
She's not wrong.
I mean, does that kind of answer your question? I mean, I think the issue is that women think attraction. The simplest way for me to put it is women think attraction is symmetrical. It's not. We're not attracted to the same things that you guys are. But a lot of women are ego invested. They go to school, they get a career, they make money, and they say, well, men should be attracted to this because I'm attracted to it. Because you've invested in it, right? You spend $40K a year to go to UM, right? It's a private school. How much is it nowadays? 50, 60?
More.
Last bill I saw was like 68.
God damn, I'm old. When I was looking at it, it was like 40K back in 09.
Wow.
But yeah, if you spend that kind of money and time, of course, you're going to expect the opposite gender to buy into your ego investment. But the reality is that if you went to fucking DeVry, a guy wouldn't care, bro.
Yeah.
Ladies, I just implore you, whenever you hear information, think on it, sit on it, process it, and say, does this make sense? Test it, ask questions, and I guarantee you, we get a better answer than
I think feminism is lied to women in general, which some of you guys that
It
like,
for
went
sure
to college,
has.
it's lied to y'all.
It's
and
fucked
told
up
you guys.
women.
Yeah.
What were you gonna say? You gonna say something?
Good.
Seriously?
Of course, she doesn't agree.
Yo,
I agree.
You agree
More
that
than-
feminism has fucked women's minds up?
All right.
Oh, yeah.
You agree
Definitely.
that women? That you agree that
So, you know,
feminism has fucked women's minds up?
I don't like to be extreme in both.
But you have feminist tradition.
I like,
you seem like a feminist.
I like golden middle. Like in Buddhism tradition, golden middle is good.
The fuck?
Like to be too much
Are you
extreme
saying
and
golden
dependent.
or go?
Golden middle, like to not be like extreme.
But aren't you an
broke and
independent woman though?
You know you're in the United States because you didn't work out for you to be traditionally in Ukraine. You know that,
No,
right?
no, you don't know.
I do. And
No, you don't know.
I mean,
No, you don't.
she's 45.
She said you don't know.
26.
No.
No,
You
I'm
know my
older than
story.
you,
Why I'm in
one.
US.
And I don't need to know your story.
No,
I'm
so
just
the fuck.
watching the current events that are going on right now.
Yeah.
People that want to leave your country, and we're helping your country, is because you guys don't have any rights. Your traditions are not working out for you. And we're
Working
okay with that. Come over here and do whatever the fuck you want. You want to be a goddess? Great. You want to be a butterfly? Be a butterfly.
That's what I'm
What the fuck do
exactly
I care?
doing. That's what I'm doing.
Great. So then answer the question like that.
Answer
Don't add
what?
any of the other
I
bullshit
answer
that you're
the
talking
question the way
about.
I want to
Jesus
answer.
Christ. I'm just tired of hearing all, like, where's the plane? Where's the plane?
No plane.
Okay,
I don't know,
we're gonna
crash
move on
it. I
from
don't know.
this.
Jesus
Uh,
Christ.
and then head to Rumble in a second, guys. So we got some more chats here. Jewish Myron says, Myron, how does it feel to be a Freemason?
I mean,
Ooh.
That's
Do you girls know what a Freemason is?
Yeah.
Oh, she got triggered?
Whoa.
Oh, shit. No, she's gone? I see, move. Yeah, she's gone.
Sorry.
Yeah, she's gone.
Oh, she's mad.
Oh, she's mad. Oh,
Shorty's
shit.
mad,
Shorty's
bro.
mad.
What just
Shorty said
happened?
F y'all niggas.
Wait, why is she just
Go back to
slaying the
Ukraine.
shit like
I'm
this?
sorry.
That's
What
so
just
dramatic.
happened?
I don't know.
Random as hell.
Bro,
Jeez,
That's very random.
Like,
can you imagine dealing with her,
women
man?
like do know
It's
very
girl.
well
Yo,
about
imagine
Ukraine.
that being your girlfriend, bro.
I think when
mean-
you pressed her, that shit pissed her
Yeah.
off.
Let me tell you right now,
Yeah.
firsthand, I do know everything that's going on there, and I'm not going to say why I know.
Oh, that was the last straw for her. She said, "You took about
Congratulations! You want me to
Yo,
pull up
she
the
gonna-
fucking chick that can
We
vouch for the
don't
reason
know
why I
what
know?
she's been through, so respectfully,
Or who?
but you gave an assessment that was true. So I mean, it is what it is.
All I was doing was respect the fact that you're in the United States because you didn't work out over there, and I'm okay with that. And I said, enjoy your independence.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, don't talk so much bullshit. You're here because you're independent.
Yeah, well, she canceled herself basically, self castle. So
Whatever, dude.
all right,
That's
we got
crazy.
some more.
Not worried about
Damn, why did Myron
Somewhere
have to
here.
leave right when that happened?
Like
That'd been hilarious.
she's still here.
Okay, so she's
Bring her back.
in the back over there. All right, call me G Scott says, Myron,
Alright, you want me to go talk to her?
could you wait? What?
Apologize.
Are we good about there or no?
Yeah, we got it.
Cool.
Damn, how did Frank Castle happen without me being there?
I was like, damn, bro.
God damn, that's a first. I just went to go take a piss.
All right, call me G Scott.
All right.
Shout out to Wayne
Well,
for
thank God, she
gifting
smelled it.
10 YouTube memberships. And then Zayo L says, your boy always grinding, multiple videos, live podcasts every night. The grind never stops with you guys. That's why all of you are the real truth. Much love.
Yo, what the hell happened?
She's okay. So they had like a little discussion here.
I just pissed bad.
She spoke about freedom.
You weren't here.
Her coming to America from Ukraine.
Yeah.
And ultimately, she didn't like it because she was being told, basically, you're a brat. But she got mad and walked off.
I just said, just enjoy your independence here and just take it all in. Like, welcome to
Hey
our
man, I
country.
ain't gonna lie, bro. She smelled, so it's just fine.
Oh, she stank.
I mean, come on, man. You, I know you smell. You smell.
I never got my smell back after I got COVID. So
What the fuck?
Oh,
You lying.
yeah.
You got the C word?
Lucky you.
You don't smell
Yeah, what the
nothing?
fuck, man?
At all?
What are you doing over here, man? What the?
Wow. So you
Now
don't
it's
smell
my
your own
fault.
food anymore?
Okay.
That sucks.
Yeah, it is your fault. China virus. Shout out to Trump. Damn, you really? Okay, did you? Man, you might have been too far. Damn, I was the only one suffering over
You got big ass nose too. You can't smell it?
That
I'm just saying. What I'm just saying.
Yo.
Mine's big too, so I know.
Here, y'all can move down a little bit though.
Thank
We got a little bit more room. So, cool.
Call me G Scott.
That's fucking funny.
And then we're gonna rumble after this, by the way.
Yeah. We got here Miss Zell. Shout out to you. She goes, I just want to say how I've been watching you young men for a while now. I love what you stand for. Bring feminine women back. Amen. We're trying. Appreciate that.
Chris, you missed the top one.
The what?
No, the one at the very top. Call me G Scott.
Myron, could you do a reaction to Pearl's interview with the guy whose wife falsely accused him and kept him away from his kids for 2 years? It was really sad to watch. These kind of stories need to be made public, addressed worldwide. We actually did talk about that on last show, man. You guys got to watch the daytime show more, man.
They missed
Some of y'all niggas,
the best shows, bro.
Yeah, man. Okay.
But you know why? They want to say girls.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I mean, Daniel says, Ukraine is filibustering, telling stories to avoid addressing topic. For God's sake, she's in the clouds. P.S. McQueen in the house. That was your line, by the way.
It was.
Okay. Young Johnson says, there's an old saying from New York Times best-selling book called City Boys to Be Up 1000 that goes, women will never know how a man really feels about them until after he busts a nut and not a moment before. Do you agree / disagree and why?
To a degree.
That's a great saying.
To a degree, my friend. I got a question for the ladies real quick. Do any of y'all go to the club or something like that after this? Yeah, some of y'all do. Who does?
What, today?
You go to the club.
Yeah,
I know
no,
you
tonight. Like
Tonight?
Yeah.
You go to the club?
No, tonight.
Gym in the
No.
morning.
No, nobody? Okay, sweet. All right. Chris, we good then?
Yeah, we are.
All right. So, all right, because I understood that we had to end at a certain time.
I
but-
mean, it's don't worry about it.
All right,
Got
cool.
my work.
So, I got a question for the ladies here. Ladies, even dated a man, worked to put him through medical school, and he left you after he became a doctor, what would you do? Start right here or work our way around?
you worked to put him through medical school?
Yeah, you work to put, obviously, as a med student, he doesn't make that much money. Maybe a residency makes
And he
30 or
left
50K. And y'all are together, right, for a period of time, and then he becomes a doctor and he leaves you short after. You guys
I
were
would
together for 10
stand in
years.
front of the mirror, point at myself, and laugh.
Pretty much.
Okay, you would laugh at yourself?
Yes.
You wouldn't do anything to him?
I mean, what is there to do? He
Yeah,
left you.
well, there's nothing to do.
Fair enough. So you would point. So you would specifically look at yourself in the mirror and laugh. Okay.
Key. Yep.
What would you do?
Before we continue, guys, let's go to Rumble.
Oh yeah. Guys,
it's about that time.
Yeah, guys. Come on over to Rumble real quick. Rumble.com/freshfit. I
Come on
got
over, guys.
we going. You guys will get the
sauce.
The sauce here. All right. And like the video, by the way, on YouTube, man. We got 11,000 plus y'all niggas in here, and you guys don't fucking like the video. Like the
And
video
by the way,
before.
can we sub to McQueen's channel on YouTube?
Yes.
Please?
Yes.
Yes, we want to hit us
both.
Yo, let's get up to 1 mil live on stream.
Almost there.
Yeah.
Crazy.
If y'all do that, we'll pop a bottle of champagne on the fucking show.
Oh yeah,
Real talk.
He'll drink.
Yeah.
I will have, I have some champagne. If
Myron,
it
you
goes
have to
$1
drink.
million. I will.
Yeah.
I will even have some champagne, super haram
Haram
for McQueen.
Myron.
1 million if y'all do it on fucking.